How's it going, Radical viewers? Grimgay right back into it with another session of Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition and this glorious module, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. And there's a little thing I have planned for this. This is also going to be the playtest for an in-depth video build I'm going to do, well, it's going to be out tomorrow to you guys. For me, I'm probably going to do it whenever the heck I have time for it. But I'm going to playtest a Geralt of Rivia build. I'm going to try to be a Witcher. Sweet lord. Or at least my interpretation of a Witcher in Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. Regrettably, I'm hit with a slew of technical issues to the point where I actually need to wait for the DM to delete a sheet and frickin' yeah, throw me a new one, huh? Yeah, this is annoying. Really, really annoying. Oof. Lord almighty. Anyway, that also, let's jump into the Discord real quick and maybe get Hylock on this. Oh, how wow.
I've got to turn everybody up.
And so do I. I recently had to update, apparently, my BIOS for some reason for an app I had, which is always scary as hell. Which, of course, means I gotta, like, reset literally everything, because now everything's all tweaked out.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, I'm making some simple changes towards the Roll20 server, so it's still processing the changes, but it should be done in a minute, as well as updating. So, if you guys are currently in it, you might have to refresh, but no worries if not, so...
That's alright.
I hope.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell Roll20 did to that sheet. Like, why do I suddenly have, like, a free +5 to all saving throws?
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking, honestly thinking about just changing the sheet, but I know that the compendium uses the default Roll20 sheet, and I don't want to mess that up by switching it over.
Right? I mean, thankfully I've got most of that sheet pretty much memorized how I had it down. Just need to try to remember the finicky things, like friggin' how many hit points do I give from the toughness feat and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of cool. It's gonna be fun to actually play test one of these sheets in a legitimate module, see how it performs. Especially Dungeon of the Mad Mage of all things. Geralt of motherfucking Rivia. Also, I finally watched the Netflix series, The Witcher, and I gotta say, I can nitpick the crap out of it and still enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I recommend it. Well, I mean, I've read up to, oh, what was it? It was either Baptism of Fire or Blood of Elves. I can't remember which book I left off on. But I've read the books, which they're going off of, and they stay pretty true to it, and my only complaint is little things here and there, like, oh, that scene's supposed to happen in this place at the Alderman's house, or, oh, that was supposed to... Why the hell is Dandelion, who's named Yaskir for some reason, here in the first place? I don't remember him being there in the book. But other little things like that, the series is pretty true to the lore. It's really good.
Which series or movie or
The Netflix Witcher series.
Oh, okay. So it's based off. So it's actually true to the books then.
It's pretty damn close. Like, I can nitpick the crap out of it, but I still enjoy it.
Oh yeah. I have a few series like that are based off of books that are like, this wasn't supposed to happen here, and this
Bingo.
wasn't supposed to happen until book 3, and yet you're doing it in season 1. Why?
Exactly. It's little stuff like that. That and
little shit.
They do the stupid time skip thing back and forth,
I hate that.
In the middle of the episodes, which really threw me off for a minute until I realized it was happening. Like, I don't know why they did it that way. I think it's because if they did it the way it was supposed to canonically happen, well, Geralt wouldn't be in half the season. Which, it's literally called The Witcher. You can't have the series without The Witcher.
Right, exactly.
Unless they did it about a different Witcher. Which, what's the freaking point of that?
Right.
Right.
There's supposed to be only like what, one Witcher at a time or something like
No. There's various Witcher schools in the world of the books.
Okay.
The problem is they're kind of a dying breed because, number one, it's absurdly difficult to actually pass the trials and survive. So, like, they could have maybe 10 kids, and maybe 3 of them will actually survive everything and become full-fledged Witchers.
Interesting. I will be right back. I need to get my drink for the game.
But yeah, aside from the nitpicking, the series is definitely worth checking out. I recommend it. Just be warned, you're going to be confused for like the first couple episodes, just because of how they do things.
I saw the first couple episodes and I thought it was really good.
It really is. I'm trying to remember where you might have ended off. Did you end off on the Urchin Knight yet?
Let's see.
Trust me.
What's her name just screamed a crack into the earth? Like she was running. There was a princess, and she was running away
Sorella.
from a
Yeah,
kingdom.
Yeah, okay.
And a dude kidnapped her on a horse, and then she yelled at him, and the earth opened up.
Okay, I know.
And I was like, "Damn, that's a voice."
Oh, just wait. It gets really screwy a little bit later. Like, I love it. Like, I love that fact they're already good for a second season. I'm pissed it's not going to come for like 2 years because it's a Netflix series.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to complain because Henry Cavill did an absurdly good job as Geralt. I was surprised.
Oh yeah, yeah, he did. The voice is spot on too, which I think is one of the most important parts. Weirdly enough.
I also love that the weird catchphrase is always, fuck.
Yeah, it always is.
It's like, I even say, it's like, oh, please say it. Say the word, say it. Just say it. Fuck. Yes, he said the thing! I don't know why. It was just so perfect for the character. Just like, fuck. Like, he's just so done with this shit.
And it keeps coming back to him.
Alright, personality traits and all this. Yes, and...
Oh, that's right. You're coming in with a new character today, aren't you?
Yeah, this is actually going to be a playtest for an in-depth character build. Well, they'll come out the day after. I don't know when I'm actually going to do it, though.
Ah.
And, oddly enough, we're talking about him. Geralt of Rivia.
Oh, nice.
Also, he's going to be your best friend.
Yay!
You're going to have dark vision.
Yay!
In potion form.
I mean, I already had dark vision, but I do appreciate a constant source of dark vision.
Yeah, as long as you pay him for the potion.
Ah.
I'm really sad. I had all the perfect gifts for all this stuff too, but I'll deal with that later. Geralt will be around for a bit yet. Oh, that's a longbow. I don't need a longbow. I need a long sword. Oh, my hip! Ooh, ow, my shoulder. Fuck.
Jesus,
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah, the joys of getting old. Okay. Also, it's weird, actually looking up some of this information. Geralt is actually my height.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Geralt, as written, is 5 feet 11 inches tall. God damn it, fucking caps lock. No, just because we have time, and because the DM's here who knows the source material, and we have a player that knows something about The Witcher, I'm assuming? Right?
A little bit, yeah.
So, out of sheer curiosity, I mean, I've already built them, but I always love kind of bouncing ideas off people. Like, what... Going as much into the source material as you can without diving into homebrews, how would you try to build a Witcher in 5e?
I think one of the most important things is that he should have 2 swords.
I think that's a given.
Yeah. You should definitely have 2 swords. One that he uses exclusively for killing people. The other he uses exclusively for killing monsters. The other should probably be like silvered or some kind of magic.
Good call.
Other than that, I might go like Eldritch Knight. I'm really not sure though, as far as like actual class goes. But I mean, to me, like the character portrayal of him is kind of like the real big, like important part of him. You can make a lot of classes into The Witcher,
Right.
so long as you get the character of a Witcher correct. It
Right.
doesn't even like have to exactly be Geralt. It could be like a Witcher in general, but Witchers do seem to have a certain way about them, where they're constantly having to deal with the bull crap of everybody else, but it's the only way they know how to get through life. So that's their lot.
Very fair.
If you're not using outside source material, Eldritch Knight isn't a bad idea, but yeah, like Blue said, any class you could try to fit him a Witcher to any class. Like even Paladin, I could see in some ways, but
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
kind of see Paladin. Yeah.
I mean, a bard was my original idea, not just for the joke of the Witcher finally becoming a bard, but
All right, I'm back.
like bards are like the everyman sort of thing, and you expect Witchers to be able to deal with any sort of situation. So, I mean, bard could do just about anything, right? So, I don't
That's
know.
true. That is true. Bard actually probably would be decent, and it would definitely...
With
be
the
the-
jack of all trades feat ability.
Did I fuck up the spell this last time? I could have sworn
I don't know. I gotta log in. God damn it.
Wow, these, yeah, I don't know what Roll20 did to their sheets, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little wonky now.
What am I missing here? Because I got those. I got that. Huh. I could have sworn I used my non-abjuration or evocation spell for something else, but that's abjuration. That's evocation. What's this? That's abjuration too. Oh, that's evocation. I know that's evocation. What the hell did I pick? Oh, was it absorb elements? Is that what I picked?
You still have your old sheet to reference if you need it. I haven't deleted it yet.
I tried wiping it already, so all those spells are gone, sadly.
Oh,
So yeah, my friend and I, my roommate, we were talking the other night. I was making her a character for Adventures League, and we were talking about races, and I had mentioned the Aarakocra, and she's like, "What's an Aarakocra?" I said, "It's like a anthropomorphic bird." And I was looking up pictures. And there was a picture of an Aarakocra as a cockatiel. She has a cockatiel who doesn't shut the fuck up. Okay?
Oh god.
Yeah, so it peeps constantly. So we were discussing making her cockatiel as an Aarakocra who is a very hyperactive person. and is constantly talking very fast. To the point where you would want to use the silent spell on this thing.
Fair.
That is my character that you would love to hate now. I will make an Aarakocra that just constantly bugs the living shit out of you for food, for drink, for whatever reason at all. Because...
I feel bad now because apparently I've been pronouncing it incorrectly this whole time. I've been pronouncing it Arakara.
You too? Okay, it's not just me then.
Okay, I was like, wait.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm guilty of that too.
I feel weird for pronouncing it like that now.
No. You. I think
It's
you're
like-
correct.
Yeah.
How are you pronouncing Azamar then?
Azamar?
Okay, because it's got 2 A's as well. That's why.
Okay, then I'll pronounce it Asamar.
Azamar.
Azamar. It's like ASMR.
There you go. We'll just
I
hit
just
the
don't
enemy
think
with their big, powerful 9th level spell.
I just some part of me thinks that the angel race, the half angel race, should not have the beginning of their name start with ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we are waiting on Arats.
Yes.
Which is perfect, seeing as I'm just about done with this sheet.
There you go.
Let's see.
What are you trying to do to your sheet?
Roll20 fucked up one of the sheets I was using for my backups and all that. Like to the point where I had a 3+5 to all my saving throws for like an unknown reason, and I couldn't figure out why.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I've had to redo the frickin'. Well, actually, Hylock just gave me a new sheet, which is thankfully fine and working just as intended.
I've used the other sheets that they have in a different game. There's a different sheet that people opt to use than this one. And it's kind of nice.
What sheet is that?
I don't know the name of it to be exact.
I know there is 2 other decent sheets that can be used within Roll20, but I'm pretty sure that the base sheet, the one we have right now, is the only one that works with the compiendum,
Reliably.
which I make frequent use of. So
I don't recall what the other sheet's called, but it works with the compendium as well. Because I play a bard on one and a warforged cleric on the other. And I'm able to copy spells into the sheet, move them over from the compendium.
Is it shaped like a scroll?
No, it has the spell list like right in the center of the sheet, and then off to the side it has your feats, and it collapses down to where you would just like, unlike this one, it has different sections. It has one for, it'll automatically fill in your class feats, class abilities that you have.
Oh yeah,
And
I know
you
which one.
just put in and you just put in the racial ones if it's not a race that's part of the compendium. And then it lists like your advantages, and then off to the side it has a section for whether you're paralyzed or exhausted. And it's got like bubble things that you fill in. And you fill in.
Okay, there's all that. Now I just need to find that oldie macro.
Is the hit points shown in a heart symbol?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I think I found it. We could make the switch if people want. If that helps character sheets be not finicky.
I would recommend doing that, maybe not prior to a session, personally.
Yeah,
That is
after
totally
the
fair.
session, yeah. We'll do it
Yeah.
afterwards.
What are we talking about?
switching our character sheet style to one that doesn't get real funky with Roll20.
Yeah. Mine has been good so far, fingers crossed, but...
Well, spells get a little...
That is true.
Mine is okay.
funky. Like, the way they changed the sheet for the spells on this one, it's not like that on the other one. It also, every time you click a spell, even if it's an attack spell, it lists the entire spell card.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Which is nice for DMs and such.
Oh, right. I'm on the wrong map. Fantastic. Okay.
Alrighty, let's give that a quick little test. Submit. Oh, perfect, it works.
All good then?
That's good.
In theory.
As long as it works. Thunderwave. Is this for your character that you're bringing into this game then?
Yeah.
Today, I should say. Is this Skeletal Man? Or is this your Witcher
Ooh,
character?
This is the Witcher.
Ah, fun.
This is the other character, the newest addition to the Wolves of Waterdeep.
And we don't have the bard to make fun of him and bug him.
I will kill the bard.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we'll all do a decent job of that just fine.
Okay.
He will learn to love us or die trying.
But we'll wait a second.
Damn plebs.
Or he'll end up staying at the bar and just really do a number on Matthias.
This is
Me and
actually-
Matthias would not get along.
This is the guy that Matthias is kind of afraid of because of his eyes, actually.
Hmm.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
That's working. Is that working?
That's supposed to
Yes.
For
be. This
sure.
didn't update from last time. And
Come on, roll a fucking 1 or a 2, you son of a bitch. Well, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, I mean, you're rolling fantastically. Isn't that a good thing?
No,
Not when I'm
because then
trying
he'll
to test a
roll, like,
macro!
he's rolling pretty shitty in the game after this.
oh my god, dude, you are wasting all of your
the
half-decent rolls here.
I just want to test the damn macro!
Let's see.
I have yet to roll below a 3.
You can use the fudge function, although that isn't attached to your slashing macro, though.
Exactly.
Fuck.
I mean, screw it. I mean, it's working as intended already, so I'm assuming it's just going to work. I have yet to have that macro fail me.
Okay, well, don't worry. As soon as the rolls start to actually matter, you'll roll 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then
tons
we'll
of
know
them.
for sure.
Great, because I can only change that once.
Okay, so I made a few small changes to the settings of the server itself. One of which being that the Dex tiebreaker is automatically added for NPCs as well as PCs. So hopefully that'll help with any ties that we have. And 2 should automatically roll damage now for things to make things go quicker. And you guys
I
can
usually always have that set on mine is to auto roll damage and crit and
I should do that.
tiebreakers.
Right,
yeah, I can just swap that around
It
real
just-
quick.
it just wasn't enabled on the server itself for whatever reason. I thought I had set that, but yeah, oh well. And lastly, you guys can toggle whether or not you're whispering rules to me if you're doing something secretive, but I don't think we've had that happen yet. But you never know.
Well,
Yeah.
the only time I've had it
One
happen
or
is
two.
when I was playing a,
Bad guy.
yeah,
Yeah, but since it
Same.
was an NPC, it automatically whispered to me.
Yeah, and the NPCs whisper too.
Yeah, but I was talking about, like, you know, when you were slightly confused about how I wasn't hit, I was like, I had to quickly shot something to you, parry.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to give away, it's like, yeah, flexible AC's a bitch.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back. I need to go grab something.
I mean, in character, if you get parried, you know it.
Yeah, there is that argument, isn't there? It's like, oh, you just parried my attack because I just clinked my sword against your sword.
Yeah,
It's kind of
pretty
hard to
much.
notice. Just saying.
So yeah, I mean that wouldn't have been something that you had to have kept secret, nonetheless. But
I mean, you know, I
there'll be
understand
more.
the thought behind it.
Yeah, there'll be more drow to come.
Yeah.
We'll have
Oh, no.
another BDSM dungeon happening soon.
Oh God, I hope not.
It
Oh,
is likely.
I don't know how many more innuendos I can take. I mean, I'm all for the playful, flirty innuendos, but this place is just too far.
Yeah, we spent like 30 minutes last session doing innuendos.
Oh, jeez.
We really did. It was bad.
One other small point. I recently got impacted in my left ear, so it's hard for me to hear out that side. I have turned you all guys up, but please forgive me if I ask you to repeat something.
That's
Yeah,
no
sure.
problem.
the hell happened?
I'm not sure. I think I might have just slept on it funny. I hope it's not some sort of infection or whatnot, but I am going to try to schedule a doctor soon. It just happened like yesterday, and I've noticed that I've had trouble hearing with it since, so.
Huh.
Man,
Yes.
ear infection's not a bitch.
Yeah, but you can tell if it's an ear infection if it feels like, what was it?
You're dying.
No,
Right.
well, yeah, if you're dying, that's an obvious sign something's wrong.
Yeah.
It's not painful. I can just feel that it's blocked and the sound is muffled. So,
Okay.
It might probably be a compressed eardrum then. And it might it might just take a while for it to pop.
Yeah. I've had that problem a few times. I've
If
actually,
you tug down on your earlobe or tug up on the top of your ear, that can wiggle around your ear canal a little bit to help process the lung, but don't do it too much.
all right. Oh, yeah. So that's what I'm currently working with now. At the very least, I wanted to let you guys know. So if I ask you to repeat something, you know why.
whatever you do,
Yeah.
don't do what I did when I was a kid and perforate your own eardrum with a Q-tip. That was a mistake.
Right?
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, it was not a pleasant experience for my young childhood.
No,
I still have pretty
no.
good hearing, though, all things considered. Other than the tinnitus. But that's from shooting a 45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Always wear your ear protection, kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, so I think everybody's here. I
Yes,
I don't know.
yeah,
Maybe
looks like it.
I might slightly be here. I could always change to my Eric Coker, you know, be an Eric Coker tonight.
Squawk!
What's the name? Strife has currently left you guys escorting a person away. A new person will join us shortly. Moore has stepped out again because work, which is completely understandable. So Talus will stay with you guys for a little bit, but I'm going to have him march off soon because I'm not going to be able to manage a high level
Every
being.
Monday.
Yeah. A PC along with the NPCs.
Sure, that's understandable.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've already known he wasn't gonna be around most Mondays anyway, so because of
Incredible.
work. So
We can have him just be
he
examining.
could go
the
back
temple
to the
room.
yeah. He could either examine the area of the temple that's safe to examine, or he can choose to go back to the surface.
I am happy to
Rejoin at
say
a later date.
that of all the times we had him for the Drow Sex Dungeon.
Right?
Yeah.
That was
That was
important.
great.
So
I'm very
it's,
glad we had him for the temple. That is very true.
so innocent, so naive.
Mhm.
It's so great just to fuck with him.
It really
A little
is.
bit,
I
yeah.
hate saying that too, but I love him for it.
I know it's
I really
great.
wish you guys were here for our Curse of Straw campaign when he was playing Ryan,
Oh.
who we ended up convincing he actually was a in the closet pyromaniac because he kept accidentally
Oh.
lighting shit on fire as a druid.
Oh no.
He
I
burned
mean,
a
he brought
kobold
that on
alive that
himself.
was just sleeping in a bed of dry leaves by accident.
Why?
We didn't know the kobold was there.
Yeah, but why was he setting things on fire? I
Because-
want to know.
Because Druidcraft lets you create sparks.
Oh,
Well-
yeah. But
If I recall correctly, what had happened was that he had noticed there was a kobold laying in a pile of dead leaves, hiding, awake but hiding. And he was the only one that noticed it because he had the high wisdom as a druid. So he did sparks to try to scare it out of the pile of leaves, mostly. But he did sparks to a pile of dead leaves,
Yeah.
which
Can I
then
ask
ignited.
why that one didn't come back as a revenant and chase him down?
That was before we came up with that gimmick.
Well, there was Commando Kobold that I wanted to come back at some point, but that one didn't come back because they were like level 1 at the time, and then they went to a whole different plane of existence. So,
Commander
So-
Kobold, the kobold that no one could hit but would fuck with our rogue. It was great.
Ugh. We need to get the rogue. We need to get the bard. We need to get the gnome, and we need to get my Aarakocra into a party. Okay.
Let me tell you about my bullshit god that eats the children. You know, you keep talking about this bullshit god of yours. Like, you flat out say he's bullshit. And that he eats children. Who worships that?
Children, where? Where are the children? Where are the children? I don't see children.
That's
You got food?
because my
I need
god has eaten them.
Eating. I want some.
Oh, dear sweet lord, I'm
Uh,
not gonna like this party, am I? Oh.
picking
bird.
back,
Bird's fucking hyper as hell. That's how the bird acts too, literally. It's like always peeping at you, wanting your food,
Oh, God.
wanting what you have to drink, wanting to go halfway across the room. And yeah, and he can't fly very well. He has no tail feathers either.
Oh no.
Good balancing.
All right.
yes. So picking back up where we last left off, you guys had just fought 4 guards plus a dungeon keeper and her husband or lover or whatever.
Right.
You guys are standing in a room that has an abyssal circle that seems, as far as you know, to transport Drow to the plane of abyss or plane of. Is it abyss? I think it's abyss. Yeah. That
The
Lilith
realm of-
resides on.
The
Yeah,
Shadowfell.
No, she's not the Shadowfell. She's the demon queen of spiders. So yeah, it's
Lolth.
Lolth. Yeah, the abyss. You guys have checked one room that had waterboarding going on in it. The other room had noises going on in a while back, but once the combat started, they stopped, and you haven't heard any since. And that would be the one unopened door that you guys should be able to see. That one. And you have the path to the south and the way you came from back north.
I really don't feel like opening that door.
I don't like having our flank not secured. I know this place is a hellscape, but at the same time, I
I
feel like
agree.
leaving our flanks open
We-
is a terrible idea.
Yeah, we need to check everything because if we don't, they might come back and try and, find us.
Aye.
That can be bad.
Whatever
I don't wanna
happens
be
next,
surprised.
It's on you. Just wanna
I-
say.
Well,
I will take full responsibility for whatever horror behind this.
I could shoot whatever behind the door, so that's not a problem.
Aye.
I mean, my mind will be scarred forever, but sure. Should.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
well, you're
as
just
the
in a
meat
dungeon
tank-
of mostly naked, and now with rigor mortis set in, still very aroused drow.
I mean, I'm already scarred forever, but more scarring? I don't know.
Okay, so I'll investigate the door. I guess investigate is what we use for, right?
Checking
to see
for
if they're
traps.
trapped and locks and whatnot.
Yeah, investigation.
Yes, investigate. Well,
It's a good
That's
number.
we'll do.
9.
9.
9.
That's exactly what you're getting is 9.
Yep.
It does not appear to be trapped in any manner.
All right. With a 9, do I know if it's locked?
It is unlocked as far as you know.
Okay. I will try to quietly turn the knob.
It opens.
I
Okay.
think we are pretty much over quiet right now. But
I'm going to swing the door open suddenly and get ready to bash whatever horrors I see on the other.
More
Okay.
horny drow.
Oh, lovely.
So, the horrors you see is first there is a large rotating a vertical platform with leather straps that takes up most of the room.
I regret everything.
We always do.
There is currently not somebody strapped to it because there is 2 drow women currently hiding behind it, one of which obviously still very much unclothed with armor, trying to put armor on, while the other is armed with only a whip.
I need to know. Are you bullshitting us, or this is actually canon?
This is canon. I can give you the two.
God.
I can give you the 2 rooms once we're past this. I will gladly just snip it and show you guys.
Yeah, this is like Strahd throws a dummy at you as a trap. level of bullshittery from Wizards of the Coast.
Wotok is gone off the rails. I mean, they had to get their, perverted side out somehow, and that's why we have Drow.
That's why we have Drow.
That's why we have Drow. That's exactly why we have Drow. The perverted side of Wotok comes out in form of Drow.
Well, you're also feeling that in 3.5 they released a book called The Book of Erotic Roleplay.
They did.
They did. I forgot that existed.
They did with rules for pregnancy.
That's right.
For crossbreeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually, someone had found the full book, and I was reading it the other sometime a couple weeks ago because of a campaign.
Move on before we start talking about the 12.
Okay. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to hold up the head of their dead leader because I still have it.
Of course you do.
I'm going to stare him dead in the eye with holding it and just point in the other damn direction of the door we just came out of and just be like, look, here's the head of your leader. Now go.
Yeah.
They haven't attacked us yet, and we aren't in initiative yet, so I'm thinking
Correct.
maybe I can solve this non-violently?
We could try. Yeah,
aren't
exactly.
they going to warn the other draw about?
Ah, crap, that's right.
Yeah, that's the point. We have to kill him at this point. It's one of those.
I feel like a sausage.
Oh, that's right.
Why do you
I
think
forgot about
Strife
that
left?
from last week. Okay,
But then I remember they are draw and they kill people but with spiders, so fuck it.
yeah, that's true.
The still nude drow, woman drow, seeing the dead head of what was once the leader, you see her recoil in horror, and she says, "What did you do to my sister?"
Beheaded her. Well, shoot, that's right. She doesn't speak. I don't know what she said.
Please tell me she's speaking common. I don't want to translate this shit.
She is speaking in Elvish.
Fuck.
Fuck,
Wonderful.
I don't know that. Oh, we have a drow dude though who speaks Undercommon
Yeah, we
and
also have a gnome who speaks Elvish.
And a
There
half
we
elf who speaks Elvish.
Elvish, yeah. So I mean, you have 2 people who understand what they said.
Basil, you're making it worse.
Yeah, much worse. I looked to the lady who's half nude. She attacked us. We defended ourselves against her.
Wait.
In Elvish.
What happened? I don't remember. Did we attack first?
That time we didn't, actually.
No,
Okay,
we didn't.
Good,
No.
good.
we came in the
Were we the
room
bad
and they
guys?
rolled initiative. We
That
never-
moment
how
we had to
many-
sit there and think about it. It's like, wait, did we start that fight, or were we in the right for being on the defensive? I'm confused.
This is how we get drunk. Stop.
That's how we get revenants.
That's how you get revenants.
You want revenants? That's how you get revenants.
They get revenants, yeah. So in Elvish, I reply that, she attacked us first. We just defended ourselves.
Over and over again.
Over and over and
Aye.
Just ignore the trail of bodies we left.
Yeah, I mean, our Warforged killed most of them.
Yeah.
He's not here
True.
anymore.
He was having an existential crisis.
Really
He was looking for somebody named Sarah Connor.
Aye.
Yeah.
Eric.
What do you mean the Sarakana? Lol.
Exactly.
Very good.
The drow lady that seems to be at least related to the leader, apparently. Looks very uncertain and says, "Are you going to let us go?"
That's debatable. All depends on what you plan to do when you leave.
We're not a
Run.
good party.
No, we're not.
We're not. We're really
I
not.
mean, we can't have you going to tell the others what happened.
We could leave. We could leave the floor.
I can work with that.
Aye.
Yeah,
That I can as well.
that would work.
I mean, I
Uh,
hope you don't mind we escorting you to the. Would you talk about going up or going down? By the way.
We would have to go up the other side. The stairs are on to go down are on the other side.
Well, we'll
I don't have no
escort
problem
you
with
up
that.
to
We can escort you to the next floor. You can leave, and we can end this nightmare.
We would
Aye.
rather not go near the hobgoblins.
I'm okay with that as well.
I thought the hobgoblin stuff was forward, right? We happen to have one right here.
Just leans into the door. Someone say hobgoblin.
There has to be a word for hobgoblin in Elvis that is not hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's something close to shit.
Right?
Supposed
Uh,
to, a no. That's a nope.
Krenrak, your drow associate, who seems to be helping you because you saved his life,
Right.
speaks up and says, unfortunately in Elvish, because he doesn't have common. I don't recall. I don't believe
Yep.
so.
No, you don't. It's
Um,
broken common.
Yeah. He says, that is Helena Arendale. She's one of the the house's children, one of Arendale's children, one of the matron of our family Arendale's children. If we let her go, she might end up contacting her mother later on.
That is
Let's see.
I mean-
Did they roll deception to? Oh,
well,
we can,
inside. Yeah, we
we
can
can-
inside them.
to see if they're telling the truth when they say they're not going to start shit.
I don't want to inside them. I want to believe them.
I
I-
do too, but I can't.
Yeah.
Given that
I-
information, given the fact that she's the daughter of the head family, yeah, now I have to incite that. 'cause-
Okay, so
Fancy automated dice. Or animated dice. I finally turned that on. I had it turned off for so long, but now I can see them.
Oh, I didn't even know we had animated dice.
Some people are using them, some people are not, but yeah. I just always wondered why some of the checks always took so long to load, and I realized, oh wait, it's the dice. Yeah, okay, so 20 on the insight. You can tell that they're being honest, or at least the one speaking is being honest, that she and her associate are going or want to simply go up the stairs. I mean, you held up the decapitated head of her sister to her. She doesn't like you guys. If she has a chance of getting back at you, she's probably going to take it, but right now all she wants is to get away from you and go up.
fuck.
If we let you go and go up a floor, do you have any plans to contact your family? we can't have that.
Oh my god, we are terrible people.
Yeah, we are.
I
We
mean,
are horrible.
I get their drow, but still.
Yeah.
they are bad people, to be fair. It's not like you're going, this is an innocent family that is just down here trying to live their life. This is people that were hurting other people.
Yeah,
That is
I mean-
true.
But in their own way, that's their own version of being innocent, because that's just what
That-
drow do. They're just getting the
that is-
jollies off.
That is their culture. She grimaces and begins to shake her head before realizing that even that sounded fake to her, and she says, I mean, if I had a chance to, I would. I don't have any resources. I don't have anybody besides Gertrude here. If I had a chance to contact my mother, I would, and return to her.
Fuck.
Yeah, we can't have them know.
I
Oh my
appreciate your
God.
honesty. No die.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my
All right.
god, am I gonna? I am already neutral good. This is going neutral evil at this point, or chaotic good at this point.
I mean, at one point, it's like
one
the
point,
way
it's
I'm
like-
the way I'm legitimizing this in my brain is that I am hurting people who want to hurt other people who don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
For
That
sexual
is how I am
classification.
legitimizing this brain right
Yeah.
now.
Man, this would be so much easier if they had at least weapons.
Right?
She
This
has a whip.
armor.
They have armor. They have a whip.
They have
Man.
arm. Okay.
If only
One of
Styx
them,
was here. Styx would be okay with shanking these bitches.
well, one of them has what is equivalent to a riding crop. That's the whip,
Still a whip. It can still hurt.
and is wearing clothing. The other is not even wearing full clothing and has no weapon. The one that is not clothed is the daughter of Arendelle.
God
She
damn
was
it,
the one on the
wizards.
rack.
Why do you do this to us?
I'm
Ugh.
so happy you all feel Strife's pain right now.
right.
Okay, I'll say this in common, so hopefully they don't understand. We need to do something fast because we cannot stay here longer. I have no
Aye.
spells, and if we get attacked now, we die.
Mhm.
I have a goblin in my mind.
Well, yes, that.
We
Oh,
have
well,
notes.
there's that.
Oh, well,
There's
there's the
that.
murder.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're hitting, I assure you.
Roll for
Okay,
murder.
that's a negative one.
Yeah, that's the one right in front of me.
That's the daughter.
Dead.
That is
Alright.
the daughter. Well, she has 3 more health, but I think you get 2 attacks, so.
I do.
Roll to
Basil
continue
just goes
murder.
into the room. You know, good soldier. Time to take it. Time to do the dirty deed.
Yeah, she's out for the count, or she's.
Okay, I'm neutral good, but let's say chaotic for now.
Yeah, I'm neutral too, but
At least chaotic good for now. Maybe it will
Okay.
change later.
I've
Yeah.
seen my fair share of death. I know where this is going.
Okay.
You don't leave an enemy to flank you later.
Strife actually is chaotic good. Even this fucks with his head.
That might change later. I will see.
Was anybody else going to make an attack? I could do
Yeah.
initiative, but it's
No,
one
let's-
civilian to
let's
stick.
just let's.
Somebody else roll for the murder
Please.
of these innocent drow who
There.
only wanted some sexual
Oh,
gratification.
That probably misses.
That probably means she's shaking
No,
too
her-
much at this point.
Her AC is 12, so that is.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, okay, good.
Well,
I
that's
not
not
wearing
right.
armor.
that's instant death. That's a headshot.
Yeah,
I
we-
know
we
we've
will-
had to do some questionable shit just now, but
I feel like they're just staring at
Yeah.
you in their deathless, in their dead eyes now, and you can just hear the word "why" in your heads.
down here, you can't let your conscience get in the way of your survivability.
Again, it's not the killing, it's the situation. They were just fucking. To be honest,
Aye, and what were they doing before that? And before that?
Probably
I don't know.
fucking-
Probably more.
The same thing.
We gave them the respect of a quick death. I'm sure that in similar situations they prefer to toy with their prey before giving them the end. Now let's be done with this forsaken place and be on.
You know what? That actually helps.
Yeah. Kinda wish you said that when Strife was still around. He might have stuck around.
Also, this circle, can I see if it's active? Is it working? Is this...
Yeah, can we
dangerous?
disrupt the circle?
Oh, aye, yeah.
Yeah, we need to do some profanation before we go, of course.
Very good.
With it still being intact presently, that would indicate to you that it's probably activatable, as in you could use it if you want, but you're not a drow, so unless you mess with it, it probably won't send you anywhere, hopefully.
Actually, as a bit of a aficionado in magic circles, I can say that toying with one is, quite frankly, probably not in our best interests. You see, if we disrupt potentially the summoning or the transition of one soul to
Basil
another
is
plane...
slowly going to raise his hand and put it over his mouth.
You see, the whole
Just
thing is
very
if you
slowly.
disrupt it, you might do
Yeah,
something you
yeah,
don't want
Talos
to
gets
do.
to be part of the damn
I
annoying
noticed.
party too. Yeah.
This is a golden opportunity. We can send Talis to the abyss.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
No, see, now that I couldn't do. That's gonna mess
No,
up.
no.
Yeah, I could
You
do
want the
that.
9 hells on your ass? Because that's how you get the 9 hells on your ass.
Yeah, that's how you get a
yeah.
world.
No. The abyss is not on the house, but sure.
Tell you
Is
what,
there-
how about we let Talos stay here and mess around with this circle, try to disrupt the thing while we go scout ahead.
What makes you think
For
I want to
that
touch the
time
bloody
being.
thing? It's frightening.
What
They
is
send
it? What is
people
the
through
circle
that.
made of? Is it carved on the stone? Is it painted? What is?
It's
Yeah.
it's painted. So if you guys wanted to disturb it, it would be an Arcana check. To
Goddamn.
Oh, there we go.
I
Me
was
not
gonna
smart
say-
anymore.
if
You're
there
nuts.
was- I was gonna finish and say that if there was a big failure when it came to this check, there is the possibility of activating it.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh, good
good
thing
thing
that
she
didn't
rolled
happen.
21.
But with the 21, yes, you can disturb the circle and prevent it from activating again. It's a shame though, because I had stats for Lolth, and you guys could have gone and just,
The
Oh
ice
my
blade,
god,
it's a
no.
stuff-
If Soralia dies, I'm
Wait,
bringing
wait.
in my drow.
Isn't
Oh,
isn't
God.
she a god? Ish?
she is a god.
She is a
yeah.
god, yes.
I thought there were supposed to be no stats for gods in D&D because people want to kill.
Oh, there are stats for gods.
Oh, there's stats.
Oh,
There's
Well,
stats.
Lots of
There's-
stats.
Their stats for the devil princes. She is
Yeah,
somewhat of a
There's-
god, so
She's
there's
worshipped
stats-
as one.
Yeah.
yeah, she's worshipped as what? I mean, there's the elemental princes of evil who are considered gods.
Well,
But
I think
are
she
they?
actually has a domain.
Not when Kratos was done with them in one shot. They weren't gods then, they were just bodies.
I'm still looking around the internet.
Wait, no, the princess. I know we fought the princess of Apocalypse.
Yeah, the princes of the apocalypse is the elemental evil gods. Ol Hydra, Yansi Ben.
Well, no, you're making a
Oh, isn't there not the
misunderstanding.
same? Oh, okay, I thought they were the
They're-
gods as well.
Something can be worshipped as a god and grant power, but only gods have these things called domains specifically.
Okay, well, they
which
have
I think
elemental domains, but yeah.
Yeah. Wolf has a domain, I think. I think she has the domain of spiders, if I recall.
Oh,
correctly.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Is
that's a
she-
nightmare for me. Yeah, no.
Yeah, the realm of spiders and BDSM.
But
Yeah.
anyways, this is all
Fuck that, this-
speculative. You guys have
We leave
destroyed
and
the
we
circle.
never talk about this place anymore, right? Right.
Do you want to go south or go north?
The case that makes you crazy? No.
Well, hold on now. We've already been north. I think south is the way to go next, right?
Yes.
No, those are the caves that make you go crazy.
We don't know that. It's the caves that make Drow go crazy for certain. I mean, maybe that's not so bad for us.
Yeah, until you start rolling the wisdom checks.
I am not good at wisdom. I don't have help.
I suppose
Anyway.
you're right. Back up it is then.
I mean, I know there might be bullshit, but do you want to risk it going crazy just because?
Very true. You speak wise words there.
That will
Wise
be the
words to the fighter.
Okay.
I mean, he's smart now. Smarter than me, actually.
So you guys are going all the way back to where the road broke off again?
I believe so. I'm just skimming back through here, trying to remember. Like,
Didn't we have to go through the Cave of Crazy?
No.
No.
no, that's right. If we go like all the way back, what was it? This way? Yeah. If we go back up, and then yeah, okay. So here, if you go just straight north from the current location, we get to the place where Strife originally saw the Quaggoths. And then there's a branch to the west and a branch to the east from that.
Guys, we need to find a place so we can rest.
Rest?
Yeah.
You need a short rest?
No. I'm tapped out of spells.
Well, you know what a
Maybe
safe place is?
one.
The sex dungeon.
No, that is not a safe
Mm,
place. That
I
is
mean,
a
I
bad.
I
That is
have a
a
few
current
emergency
place.
spells. that's it.
Well,
Maybe we can rest at Goblin Camp? How far is that?
oh good. That's back up on the second floor, isn't it?
Yes, I
Oh,
don't.
wait, the Hobgoblin
Yeah.
Camp.
I don't know how safe that's going to be either.
Safer.
Supposed to be safe.
Well, the hobgoblin camp might be good if we can find it. If you're willing to risk going through this place looking for it, we can try to find the hobgoblin camp.
Where is
Uh,
our Hobgoblin and our friend? They're supposed to know where that is.
They're,
Oh, yeah.
they're
Oh,
with
aye.
you. I just jumped them ahead. Krenrak can inform you that the Drow own a foothold in between here and the Hobgoblin camp, but once you get past that, you should be starting to find their scouting parties and the like.
When you say a foothold, how are we talking a big draw party or small draw party?
It's referred to as the town.
Yeah, that sounds big.
Aye, that it does.
Maybe
it does.
we need to
How
find a place. to
safe
rest.
is this area that we're in now?
I mean, the Drow owned it, so it's not likely that other creatures would come this way. However, the Drow owned it. There might be a party that comes back through this way. Wondering.
At some point, they're going to be wondering why their queen hasn't sent them orders yet.
Yeah, we need to find a place that they cannot see us. I can put my dome, but
Well, hold on a second. Doesn't Soralia, you took...
That's rope trick. That's only an hour or two.
Oh, I only...
That doesn't
Yeah.
work. Or...
I mean,
Why?
a rest might give me a few spells back, but that's it.
Well, we could go back up a floor.
Yeah, I think that would be smart.
Actually, we should make it to the Hobgoblin camp. That way we're not wasting too much time. If we
Alright.
need to take a short rest, we can do that. But spending too much time trying to get there might be more problematic in the end.
Well,
I mean,
if we
that only-
want to avoid the Drow camp, then, and I know this isn't a popular idea, we could go through the crazy caverns.
Yes, we could.
Remind me again where the crazy cabins end up with. They go from the Drow to where?
Krenrak speaks up, says, we think it leads to the river. However, the only creatures that go through the cavern are the banished Driders. So it's unknown really what lays beyond it for sure. If it helps, since you all seem to be making a decision here, if it helps, I know that in the town we would have to encounter at the very least a couple of handfuls of Drow, Quaggoth, Terissa's brother, and her pet chimera.
Yeah, there is no way we can get that now. We are down a man. Actually, where is Talis? God damn it! He's not
Why'd
here.
Strife leave us?
I'd say going back up a level and taking a bit of an extended rest is probably the way to go here. since the Wailing Caverns and the Drow Town both sound equally horrifying, I think going back up a level might be the way to do things, right?
Or maybe just to the stairwell, not all the way up? Since the stairwell might be relatively safe?
That might be the case.
I mean, we can stand beside the stairwell, like right on the perch, I guess.
I suppose so, if that sounds good to everybody else.
Okay, we are near it. I remember it's around here somewhere.
It's down here through the catacombs. Then we hook a left here. Here it
Yeah.
is.
There they are.
Map.
All right, here we are.
There is a witcher there. I mean, there's a guy there.
Yeah, we don't see him. We don't know
Do
him.
we?
I see him.
Whoa.
I mean, I see him too, but I don't think we see him. You know what I mean?
I don't
Obviously
know.
not.
Highlock, do we? I guess we
Okay,
don't.
it's not there
I
anymore.
guess we don't.
I'm going mad.
Yeah, it's our imagination.
Are you guys taking your rest?
Yes.
Yes, we're taking a rest in this vicinity here where pretty much it seems relatively safe-ish.
I don't know. I still think we should go back up a floor, but I guess here's as good as it.
There's a witcher there. God, that got me for some reason.
Let's hope nobody's accused of being a witch. Damn.
Right?
Different profession.
Actually,
witch
the,
hunter.
the
That's a
only
witch
reason
hunter.
the only reason I don't want to go up is because there's a chance the kobold is coming from there. I believe.
Yes, I don't want to wake up.
So I
to
don't
the
want to.
kobold.
I don't want to. I really don't want to mess with that thing now.
Hey,
Nope.
that's true.
Nope, that's why I stay here.
Also,
Okay.
I'm really glad we did not let the drow go because the drow might join the kobold in trying to kill him. If you think about it.
We just did.
That'll be true. That'll be true.
Make the fucking kobold revenant into a frickin' raid boss by the end of everything with all the fucking assholes we piss off.
Think about it. It's every asshole we piss off against us. That's not good.
That's pretty true. Aye. Okay, so we take a long rest to set up, I guess, watches or whatever.
We have tiny hut.
Oh
Yeah,
that's
but we
right.
should take watches. The drow have magic and they could dispel it.
That's true. I guess Basil will take first watch.
Who is taking second?
I'll take second.
Third.
Take third.
Third? Okay, and Grenrak and Lurash can share the fourth, I guess.
Sounds good.
Okay. So you guys can do Lemoon's Tiny Hut for the 8 hours of rest. I'm trying to think if anything will be interrupting it.
A pissed off kobold and a battalion of drow.
I mean, the
Thinking
kobold.
about it.
I'm hoping the kobold cannot dispel the tiny hut.
You don't
Drow
know.
might.
You'd be surprised how many spellbooks he can find laying around here.
That's
I
a
can
frightening
find a
prospect.
spell book, but that doesn't mean I can cast spells.
Yes, it does. It means he can learn
He
to be
can
wizard.
learn. He can
He
be a
can
wizard.
wizard.
Come on.
Wizard.
Wizards take years to
You're a
learn.
wizard, kobold!
He could be
Yeah.
a sorcerer, some kind of undead sorcerer. I can see that.
I can see him learning to be a wizard over a period of, week or so because we weren't here. So
Oh lord, he's an undead and he's learning to be a wizard. It's going to be a lich.
Lich kobold.
Yap, motherfucker, yap.
Okay. I am going to change up the position of some things because of the 8 hours of going through. Give me one
That's not
minute.
frightening.
that's always
Not at
frightening.
all.
Talking about- Totally.
The kobold is now here.
Knock off a ration.
And
Does
the
everybody
kobold.
have like rations?
Well, it is here somewhere.
Yes, we have rations.
Okay, good.
You have a
I-
version of the Terminator chasing
I
us.
also have cooking tools, so
Ooh,
you know.
Oh
awesome.
god. This group has become Sarah Connor. We actually have a Terminator kobold hunting us. Oh god, I just realized this.
Oh my god, that's right. I also have proficiency in cooking.
I
That's
can
right.
cook, I can map, I can paint, I can unlock,
But can
I
you
can
keep the
make
books?
weapons.
I can cook as well for some reason,
Wow.
and I
Wow,
can play
so we're all
the
chefs. This is
the
great.
viol or whatever that is. I can play it.
There are too many cooks in this
Viol?
kitchen. God damn it!
Too many cooks.
Someone needs to go back to the bar and teach everybody else how to cook.
Yeah, I just noticed there's no one who can cook in the bar. Someone
Yeah,
has to.
no one can cook at the bar. Except for the staff who hopefully can
That's-
cook. Did we ever hire a cook? No.
Probably.
No, but the booze will sell itself. I mean, it's really good booze we got up there right now.
Yes, we are selling the booze.
1 second more. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time.
Yeah.
God
no.
damn it! I just noticed I have too many cantrips. I have 9 cantrips right now.
Oh, so while we're waiting for Hylock, happy news! My heavy metal talk screen came back, and I do not have lead poisoning. Also,
That's great.
whatever the substance was in that big bag only had a lead content of 0.0335 micrograms per kilogram.
Wow,
so,
okay.
like,
So
virtually none.
That's lucky.
So whatever that substance was that they had left over in that property that my boss bought, it wasn't what we thought it was, and we don't know what it was, but I'm fine. So yay!
that's great.
Yay! Nice. Yay for not dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Hey, what's going on over here?
So, nearing the end of your long rest here, you guys see the smoke method, who you've sort of left behind for a while, come up towards Lamoon's tiny hut and lay a cold, smoky hand against the opaque surface and whine like a dog that's been locked out.
Fine. Just because I feel like an asshole already. So yeah.
Well, you feel
We've gotta be
sympathy
nice
to the
to
smoke
somebody.
acid that has been a lying douche to us since we met him.
Yeah, why is
Ah,
he following us again?
Because we're letting him.
Because I love you guys.
Because he asked.
I don't know, but I have a new teddy bear.
That sounds like a lie.
You're my best friends.
Man, I miss you so much.
No.
Even
Yeah, I
though
can
I
let
have
you.
so many friends.
Yes, it's so great that you're following us around, not
Oodles
helping.
of friends.
Have you checked my Life Invader account?
No.
Okay. So at the end of your long rest now, if anybody has anything else to add for their rest, say so now.
Nope.
Unless anybody is changing spells, which I have no spells to change right now.
Talus takes the opportunity, once the long rest ends, to dip out, because he has a few other things to attend to. And while he passes by, we have a new face joining us, coming down the stairwell. Grim, if you want to take the opportunity to move, introduce yourself, and so forth, as Lamoon's tiny hut disperses at the end of its 8 hours.
Oh, it's dispersing. I was gonna walk up to it and knock on it.
It's dispersing as you come down the stairs, so if you want to rush it, you go for it, but yeah, it's
Oh, could we have the smoke method answer the door?
Yes.
I feel like this is a good opportunity to be rid of him.
Okay, here, let me move. If we're doing this, let me move the smoke method there towards the door.
This is going to be interesting.
Grim, you take the lead if you're knocking on the door, quote unquote door.
I'm about to say, does the smoke method just poke its head out?
It's
Yeah.
a big sphere. Yes. So as though it is actually part of the thing, considering how dark the smoke method is compared to the opaque dome that is Lamoon's tiny hut, you see a tiny devilish head stick out.
Oh, I was expecting. The wolves of Waterdeep, where are they?
They went that way. and he points down that hallway.
Damn, I thought for sure the first thing he would do would be like, banish the demon!
Tempting.
Instead,
I'm going to gingerly just grab the smoke
Why are
method
we-
and pull him out of the hut.
he might be dead. I like that.
He whines.
I kind of.
Because I'm giving him very animalistic personality this session, he starts to whine as though he's about to be hurt.
Probably.
God. It's like my
Just-
dog.
Who is... Wait, before we tell you where are the wolves, what are you looking for them?
Because a warforged that was very distraught sent me down here to search for you. Something about Drow.
Aye, that'll be strife.
I hope.
Yes, we've encountered a lot of strife down here.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed. You realize
Aye,
you
that's-
leave quite the trail behind you, right?
Well, if you're looking for the wolves of Waterdeep, you found them. How can we help you?
I've come
He's got
on
this.
bequest of strife. Happened to run into him at your tavern when I was looking for a new contract, and he said he needed a break and didn't trust the bonehead, the mohawk, or the other assholes, as he put it.
Aye, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Somehow
Makes
I'm not
sense.
bad about that.
That makes total sense.
Yeah. How you feel about draw? Draw? However it's
Drow?
called. Yeah, draw.
The sadists.
Yeah,
Aye,
we
that
noticed.
they are.
How about hobgoblins?
The better, the smell worse.
Good. We are heading to a camp of hobgoblins, and we need to pass a drow town. Was it?
Yes.
Encampment.
Town encampments, yeah. Close enough.
So that should be fun.
You have a very peculiar idea what fun is.
It's not fun.
Not as peculiar as the concept of fun of the last people we met.
Wait.
Yeah.
Talking about this camp, we have to fight drow and drow and something about a brother and a pet. What was the pet?
The pet was a chimera.
Aye, that it was.
Yeah. How you feel about those? Do you know how to kill those? And have we seen chimera down here?
We have
I don't.
run into chimera.
Hylock,
before.
what would I roll to know about Chimera?
I feel like that's Arcana.
Okay.
Fancy dice. Oh, look at that.
Ah,
Yes.
Okay.
How sweet. You're smart.
Wow.
If I could take a moment to ask for everybody's passive perception once again, since we have a few
Oh,
character
I
changes.
have like 10, so
10.
I have the basic passive perception because I'm not very wise. I'm more smart than wise.
I have a passive perception of 13 for Bessel.
I'm
But
book
still-
smart, not street smart.
13.
10. I'm not smart at all.
So our highest passive perception is 13. Got it.
Yeah, I debate about taking Observance, just in case, but I
Yeah.
felt Toughness would be a better bet. That Prodigy was kind of a need for some of the stuff I wanted for this build.
Yeah, Prodigy's very nice.
Oh yeah.
Prodigy's a great feat. I like it too.
I know 4 languages.
Yeah.
Remember my my cleric, right? So I made
don't
it.
remember your cleric.
No,
I don't
you
know
weren't
nothing
here
about-
in the one shot, but I have a cleric,
Yep.
and he's not an elf, so he has elven accuracy. So I rolled triple advantage. It is nice. I want to test that.
I mean, we'll
Anyway,
get up
keep
there in
going.
levels. Let's say this then. Geralt, Basil, you two, being the closest, this also makes sense for that, are beginning to hear sounds of footsteps coming from the way the smoke method had pointed earlier, this other hallway that you guys haven't been down yet.
I'll immediately hold up my fist. fashion. Everybody take positions. We've got company. Geralt, it's nice to meet you. Get ready to kill some shit.
I kind of look at the smoke method currently in my hand and then just slowly let him go as I freaking draw a sword.
They might
You're
be
a
friendly.
very nice person.
I take it that's your pet of some sort. You realize they're born liars, right?
I
Yeah.
have no
They're
hard
not-
feelings about this whatsoever.
Look, the last time I
They're
tried
not
to kill it, I
a
ended up just
friend.
chasing his head around a room for 5 dumb minutes.
Yeah,
so fast.
he's not a friend or a pet. He's
Can we talk about this after we deal with the footsteps?
Aye. Alright,
Right.
so, I guess I'm holding an action to charge whatever comes around the corner. If it's Drow.
Okay.
Or an obvious enemy.
Okay.
But if it's like Piebald or the rest of the Goblin Gang, I won't.
Right. Yeah, no, don't worry. So if you're
Okay.
a held action can go off when the trigger is given, or you can choose to not use it. So even if you say a hostile enemy, you can choose not to use it. Is that? I think
Those are
that's
drows.
Oh god. Here we go.
Yes. So we're going to get the turn order up, and I think Basilbog, you had your held action of charging. Can you see
Yeah.
it? I think so. Yeah, you can barely see it.
What is happening with Geralt?
Oh,
What is happening with
What?
everybody?
Not
We have the
everybody.
same deck.
everything looks fine to me.
14, the magic number for Dex.
Everybody's hitting 20s at this point.
I don't.
that's his
Yeah, I don't.
point.
That's
Oh.
frightening. There we go.
That makes it better.
That's normal. Oh
That's
dear.
better. That's better.
That's about right.
Man, I'm gonna miss Strife speed.
Alright. So I knew in like older editions when you took the charge action you got to move and then attack. Is that how it works in 5e or is that not?
There's not.
A held action is usually you have to pick between a regular action or your movement for it, but I understood what you're going for, and this is you moving ahead is just part of the attack action. So you can still make an attack action against it.
Okay. I'll make an attack. Surprise! Do I hit?
Let me pull up
If
the
you don't have with a
stat.
19, I'm gonna be worried.
Probably.
19.
I have 19 also.
Yes, you do. Okay, yeah. You do so.
Okay. Cool. Ooh, nice roll too.
Very nice.
13 damage.
Yes.
Alright.
Still alive, but yes.
Okay, second attack.
No, you don't
Nope.
get your second attack
Oh,
on a
I
held
don't.
action.
Yeah,
Oh,
sadly.
okay.
This
Never
kind of
mind.
like like using your reaction for some of your stuff.
My bad. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
no
in that case, that does it for my surprise action. My surprise round. Turn thingy.
Yes. Let me get up. Sorry, I have to grab all of the accurate character sheets for these creatures.
Also, by the way, holy fuck, there's a lot of them.
That's not the news I wanted to hear.
That's the new I wanted to hear.
That's kind of what I figured would happen.
Oh, right. Fireball. The spell that solves all group encounter problems.
Since I have animated dice active now, I have to click my screen twice to actually get it to roll.
I wonder, people in D&D still group up together. Fireball has to be like a constant D&D, like, but that's a bad idea.
You know what? You would think it would be, too, but in all the campaigns I played, I don't see Fireball used as often as you would think. I mean, other than the
Fair.
one-shot we played, where that was literally my go-to fuck you spell.
Yeah. Which,
Where-
you know.
I literally used it, 5 times in that one shot?
And every single time it was useful and required.
God,
Okay.
so useful against the kitty whippings.
So, I have all the initiatives up. Thankfully, Soralia and Geralt still get to go before the enemies do. So, Soralia, if you'd like to be the first one to go.
By all means.
Alrighty. Okie dokie. So she will 5, 10, 15. Okay, so she will get to
Oh boy, I can't wait to see your face when you, or hear your
just
face when you come
about
around.
Hear your
there.
face.
My face says, "Oh my God, what the fuck?" No,
I'm gonna regret
sure.
turning this corner, aren't I?
Yeah, kind of. She pulls out her gun and looks to the new guy. You might want to plug your ears. This thing can be pretty loud. And she shoots her weapon at the one in front of Basil.
I hear our method in the background.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm telling myself that's what that noise is. That's my dog going out of the room, but he can't go out the room right at the moment because there's food out there that you don't need to get into just yet.
You're aiming for the person that Basil hit, correct?
Yes.
You're looking for an AC of 18, so that does not hit.
Oof.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh boy. And then she will take a step sideways. All yours.
Shit.
Geralt, rather. Wow.
Yeah, I was wondering if you're gonna correct
wrong.
yourself. The robot wanted this to be exciting. Oh dear sweet fuck me Christ! What the fuck? That's not just Drow. You could have warned me about the rest of it.
Welcome to the Wolves of Waterdeep.
I regret everything already.
My name is Basil. We'll be seen a lot of each other.
That's nice. This is Geralt, and this is my sword.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
starting to
see.
notice that.
Fuck!
Oh,
Damn.
That's not good.
Not a good first impression there, Geralt. Not a good first impression.
Oh, thankfully I have 2
Wait.
attacks.
Hey, that's better.
there it is. Nice.
And you know what? Do I already have that? No, I don't have the stupid one. That would have been hilarious if I did. Yeah, go ahead. I'm just gonna. I get these on a short rest. Let's action surge and
Do it again.
yeah, let's just
Eldritch
slash at him
Knight.
some more.
Nice.
Oh shit, you've got action surge.
I do
Nice.
have action surge.
Yeah, he's a fighter. Well, Eldritch Knight. Out of character, obviously, because I don't know that in character. That's gonna miss.
Yeah, but that other one hit.
Yes. So that is 28 damage. That's not bad.
Just a
Nice.
flurry of fucking swinging and stabbing and shit, pirouetting like a dancer with a razor.
He's
Nice.
he's a ballerina with a sword.
Surprisingly, the drow you're fighting against, the male drow, seems quite apt with his own short sword and is managing to block the occasional blow.
Not all of it though.
Not all.
That's okay. I'm just waiting for him to group up for reasons that aren't just fireball.
Yeah, like, you know, spiders.
Spiders?
Of,
Yeah, there's a spider.
we have,
Yeah, there's a spider. And a couple of them, I think.
why so many dice? Damn.
Hmm?
It just rolled like 4d6s for some reason, and I don't use 4d6 for damage, so I don't know what it's rolling those for, but whatever.
For a moment, I thought you were throwing damage. Oh, shit.
Oh, the macro does work. Nice.
So the drow elite warrior that is in the front here, this male, he is swinging back with his short sword against Geralt. He is failing, though, I believe. Yes, obviously. For the first swing and for the second swing does hit. He has an 18 to hit versus the 17 that is AC on you, right?
Does he though?
Does he?
Does he?
You gave him disadvantage, so that was a 16 on his disadvantage, which does not hit.
It's okay. I could have
Nice.
made it worse too.
So it goes back to his turn, or goes to the giant spiders rather, who are going to
God, I love that move.
It's so useful.
Climb.
Movie?
Oops, that's not what I meant to say.
Oh,
I
please,
need
please
that.
be up on the ceiling and get in range. That would be funny to me.
Yeah, it is
Good
right.
thing this is a hole, actually. We're fighting in a very small hole.
Yes. This is disadvantageous for them. Spider's going to crawl along the ceiling, as you
Of course he
suspected,
is.
over here. And he is going to make a web attack at Basil.
Aye.
He got a 13 versus AC, which does not hit.
Aye.
Last but not least is the Quagith.
The Quiggy.
Fucking Quaggoths.
Because these were fun to deal with the first time.
Oh, yeah, totally.
There's one alive, though.
So
yeah, that's this guy.
Oh, it's the same.
Yeah,
The
it's gonna be the
Quaggoth
same.
Fuck him.
can climb and therefore can make it past all of the drow here. To make a claw attack at Geralt first. That definitely misses, and the second claw attack.
Shit.
The Mephit needs to shut up.
That's
Right.
Aw.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Poor Dogo wants to go out and get food.
Yeah, wings, barbecue wings, no less.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
No
so
wonder.
they're going crazy here.
1,
Real.
poor
2,
baby.
4, 5, 6. Wow.
Let me grab the fireball rat.
Yeah, grab the fireball rat.
It will be 20 feet behind this guy, so right there.
Oh, good God.
Perfect rat.
I was
Nah,
picturing you
okay.
like you're just scratching your nose and you just flick your middle finger out and that's what the fireball starts at. It's like, you're not even worth my time. Flick. Burn.
I mean, usually it would be like that, but I hate spiders, so it's more like a scared fireball, like, fuck!
Like, fuck this shit.
Panic fireball. The
Yes.
best fireball.
Nice fireball.
That's good damage.
That's good fireball.
Oh, yeah.
That's good fireball. That's a spicy fireball.
That needs to be an elemental adept fireball, so that would be... Oh god, that'd be 31 if it was.
Shit, yeah. Elemental adept? Yeah.
Such
I'm
a
thinking
good
about
feat.
it, actually. That would be good.
Like, if you plan on focusing like on a specific element, it's real good.
And I wasn't, but then again, fireball.
Then fireball.
But then fireball. Alright.
I mean, fire spells are really good. I
Well,
have a ton of them.
you become a lore wizard. And you could change the element
Ooh.
I mean,
of
I
the
can-
fireball.
I can already
And
do
then
that.
it could
Well,
be-
I can later do that. I could.
And then it could be a ice ball or a force ball.
Ooh, force would be a good one.
Actually,
Force would be good, yeah. Yeah, that's a lore wizard. They could change it to any element or any damage type.
But it
then-
is UA.
Yeah.
It is a UA ability.
That's true.
That
the
again,
new sorcerer UA thingy can do that as well, but only to elemental damages.
yeah,
That's
no,
the
this
new
is the wizard version of it though.
Okay. So the 4 drow that were in the back readying their crossbows die.
Oh, thank
Uh,
God.
The drow up front, looks very badly burned, but not dead yet, on death's door. The Quaggoths are not dead, and the giant spider is not dead.
Damn it. The one I wanted to kill didn't die.
Okay, Basil
And I-
goes next.
Yeah, I don't have more movement, so
No,
that's
the
it.
drow go next.
No,
Well-
the drow's dead.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. Yay,
The Basil
Basil
goes
goes
next. Roll for murder.
Aye. I will. Okay. So the elite guard in front of me is going to get a heaping helping of battle axe.
That's so disappointing.
Oof.
That'll miss. Shucks. Okay, and once more onto the breach. There we go.
That's a hit.
12.
Do I sound disappointed enough? He's dead.
Of course you don't. Why wouldn't you?
Okay.
Why would you be disappointed?
I think we're at pretty much cleanup at this point, so I don't think I need to use my action surge. So I'm just gonna call it good.
Soralia.
Alrighty. She's gonna not do that. She's gonna move up and she's gonna aim at this Quaggoth and shoot it again. Not. She's gonna bonus action reload her gun and she's just gonna take a step back because hey, she can't hit nothing tonight.
Which Quaggoth were you aiming for? The first one?
The one in front of Geralt. Yeah.
Their AC is 13.
Oh, you
okay.
hit.
Nice.
I think you murder.
Probably.
It is not dead. No, they are low AC, high HP.
Gotcha.
Oh, I love those combos.
Yeah. Yeah. So he is still. So he took the hit, and he is still standing.
Alrighty.
Following up Soralia is Geralt. I think I said that wrong again.
You did. I don't know.
Yeah.
I even hear everyone do it, and that's why I think it's
Geralt.
hilarious about it. Let me think.
It's like Gerald, but
Right.
not Gerald.
It's like
It's
GIF and
Gerald.
GIF.
How high up is
Yeah.
the ceiling? And how high up is the spider on said ceiling? Out of sheer curiosity.
Let's see. If I remember correctly, Hylox said something about rooms generally being as tall as they are wide.
Yes, on average. Let me double check for here. Tunnels. That is correct here as well, so it is 10 foot high.
Okay.
Good to know, because he's in Thunderwave range.
Oof.
So let's see what happens. I have a very low DC for it, and it doesn't do much damage, but being 10 feet up and about to be possibly skittered down the way, yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, it's a con save. How much constitution
Man, we are not a stealthy
How
party at all.
constitutional do you feel?
I feel very constitutional.
And push back, right?
Yep, 10 feet away from me if they fail.
Half damage if they don't fail. Or if they succeed.
Yeah, if they succeed, it's half damage.
And giant spider con save. He made it somehow, but he still takes 3 damage.
Damn, I wanted to see a spider just flop and do somersaults backwards off the
Yeah.
ceiling. Ah, well, I got the quack out the back off, and that's a good start for me.
He did. So the giant spider is back up. Let me roll a d6 just for the giggles. He didn't get it. Okay. That's a shame. He is going to flee.
Good choice.
Probably the correct choice.
The wounded Quaggoth is going to run back forward and try to make another attack. He gets 2 attacks, and he has advantage on these.
Okay.
Failed, and second attack. Why didn't... Oh, you're kidding me. I clicked the wrong button, so it rolled the dice wrong, but both of them were 16s, but I don't know why it didn't roll, so I just... Anyways, he got an 18 on the second one. So he'll hit unless something stops him.
Yeah, something just stopped him, I think.
Oh, wait, no, he has advantage, right?
He has advantage.
Okay, so this would back it down to... Does that change the roll, though?
If you're if you are spending that resource, it does knock it down to a 13 to hit, so it would miss.
Yay!
The other Quaggith is going to flee.
Probably the smart thing to do.
Probably. Rio.
Well, I cannot see it, so I'm gonna attack the one near. Where is it? Where is it?
Hits.
Nice.
Hits. Kills.
That's it.
Alright. Are you guys wanting to give chase, or just simply let them flee?
I'd like to give chase. I don't. If we can catch them before they alert the rest of them, then I'd like to give chase. So how does this work? We move.
You have your movement. They have theirs. I'll start enforcing it that they can only dash a number of times equal to their Constitution modifier. I ask you guys to keep that in mind.
Okay.
It won't be a legitimate chase. There's no complications or anything. But yeah, if you can reach within attacking range, go for it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Wow, that I didn't know that's how we counted today.
Huh?
You said 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm like, I didn't know
You're
that's
missing
how we.
one.
I went 6. Yeah, I went 6. I'm fine.
No, I was just saying the way you counted. It was.
I know. Okay. Let's see. So I can't do that. Let me read something.
Javelins, hand axes.
Yeah. Did I grab that? I did not. Damn. I didn't grab the trip strike. Didn't think I'd need it, but oh well. Yeah. So I'm gonna hand axe the this guy, the Quaggoth. Uh, 17?
Hit.
And index 14. I believe
Hits.
that hits.
Okay. This is at the Quaggith, right?
Yeah, the Quaggoth.
He is dead.
Nice.
Nice.
Anything further?
Nope. That'll do for me.
Alright, Seralia, I think you can also get within range of your attacks.
Yeah. Let's see. Excuse me.
Mhm.
Yep, I can see it just barely on the edge. I can see it down there.
Mhm.
So I will probably stand on this side so I don't. Can you stop, please? Six. I will hit it, or attempt to hit it anyway. That might hit.
Definitely hits, yes.
Okay.
And that definitely kills as well.
Okay.
Problem solved.
That's my turn.
Problem solved.
And it's the end of combat.
Mhm.
All right.
Later.
Let's see what we have to work with. Basil's gonna loot the corpses.
Yes, we're going to.
I guess, is that investigation or search?
Yeah, investigation.
Investigation.
Usually is.
Not bad. 13.
13. So the only one that has something of real interest on him, I believe, is the elite warrior that you were just fighting.
Okay.
And he has a black, what appears to be a scarab or a spider amulet wrapped around his, hanging from his neck, that bears a elvish symbol on it.
Ooh, and what is that elvish symbol?
It appears to represent the name Arvender, the family name.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't.
Got it down.
I was expecting more. Actually.
little bit. Well, it's the small blessings, isn't it?
You did mention a manticore down the line eventually.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Worst is yet to come.
As long as none of those drow come back to haunt us like the kobold keeps doing. Oh, yeah, don't worry. We have a kobold that chases us too, apparently.
Aye.
And it's a problem for you to deal with a kobold.
It's a revenant. It's an undead kobold.
Yeah,
That is a problem.
It's really persistent. Yes, yes, it is.
As you guys are nearing this next session, if you don't mind terribly, I think now would be a good time to take a break physically. I'm going to switch laundry around, grab a drink, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds good.
I'll be right back too.
Yep, same.
Alright guys, quick little break. Took a little while to get the build actually into the session, but yeah, I'm already loving it. Eldritch Fighters are fun. I don't know why people don't play them more often. This is great. And in my own personal opinion, having played this game for a bit of time now, I gotta say it's probably the best fit for Geralt. I mean, the intelligence to actually tell you, be able to roll for how much you know about monsters, what they're capable of, and being generally just more intelligent regarding such things. Like, it fits really well. Especially if you just start out with basically max strength, really good intelligence, and con to be your third best bet. I'll get more into the in-depth build, but for now, I'm going to take a break with everyone else, and I will be right back. Do enjoy the music as I swap it to something... Not sure what I'm going to swap it to, actually. There we go, that's a good one. I like that one. For those curious, this is from the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt soundtrack, which hopefully I don't get slapped with a copyright claim, but I guess we'll find out when I upload the video. Be right back. You know, in retrospect, I probably should use that song for the actual combat music, because that was great. Silver for Monsters. I don't know what it is about the Witcher soundtrack. It's all just... amazing. Anyway, swap that back around and see if anyone's back. Nobody's back yet. I'm sad. Oh, there we go.
I'm back. Hello.
Hi.
I do not know how Henry Cavill does that gravelly tone. My throat already feels like crap with my half-ass attempt.
Right?
Yeah, he nails it.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, like, I know a way to do it to where it's not so harsh in your throat. Like, you ever wake up, like, early in the morning or you're just, like, dead tired after a long day and your voice is, like, naturally that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I think is the best way to try and achieve it. Replicating that is 1.5.
Yeah, like, it's kind of like the first time you inhale helium, you have that squeaky voice. Like, for a while you know how to do it just naturally, but it's such a pain to actually, like, keep up.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done that. I need to do that. Sounds fun.
Just don't do it too much, then your lips turn blue.
What?
That's
Yeah, it's true.
because you're inhaling helium, not air.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, we should make an evil party and get over with this. It's so much easier.
I'm neutral at the moment. I mean, granted, if Geralt encounters some moments where y'all are killing Drow just because they might be a nuisance later on, he might question it.
I would. Someone has to.
Yeah, when the neutral monster slayer is your voice of wisdom, you have to worry.
I
Right?
would say Geralt is more good than neutral. At least in the show, maybe in the games is not.
Eh.
Well, yeah.
Geralt's a confusing man. I'll give it that. Like,
I mean, he tries to save when he can, but he also kills people a lot.
Yeah.
like without much of a warning either. Like, he'll give a warning and then that's it. And then he just brings out the blade and murders.
I mean, in his defense, they had their chance. He gave them a chance, and they chose to ignore that chance. And now they must reap the consequences.
Yeah, in that case, he's neutral. But when, for example, when he saves the thing that is born out of a cursed baby or something, what was that thing called?
I don't know. They have a lot of weird names.
Strider or something like that.
What is it? Sorry.
On The Witcher, there is like a thing that is born when you curse a baby.
Oh, the
or
Striga.
a born child. The Striga, that thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have killed him and it would be fine, but he saved it, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's
Is
also
it,
kind of the thing about Witchers too. More often than not, they'll, even though it's the more difficult path to go along, it's better to lift the curse than just kill the thing afflicted by it.
It is.
I don't know. When it comes to this situation right now, Basil is reverting to his soldier sensibilities. He's lawful good, technically, which
Wow.
makes sense. Yeah, I know. It makes sense for his background, but he's also a soldier. He's seen death. Lawful good does not mean
Lawful good doesn't mean you're nice.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the
Yeah, it
people-
doesn't mean you're nice. It
Yeah.
means you
Doesn't-
take the law.
Just because a paladin's lawful good doesn't mean he ain't gonna break your fucking kneecaps.
exactly.
Right.
And there's no real law down here. The law down here is survive.
It's the law of the it's the law of the jungle.
Actually,
It's
I will be.
survive and-
I will feel a lot better if I were a lawful good paladin doing this because they are evil and so I can kill them.
Yeah. There you
Yeah.
But
go.
I'm not. So I feel bad.
There you go.
My roommate's cooking dinner, so when that's done, I'm gonna have to go get food.
Okay.
good.
Till then, I'm snacking on
Bye.
tortilla chips.
No
Nice.
worries.
Is everybody back then?
Sorta. I'm sorta here.
I'm telling you guys, evil party will be so much easier.
I mean, you guys could make an evil party, but that might make it difficult to work with some of the good aligned things down here.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I
That's
could align
rare.
things down here.
As rare as they are, as rare
We-
as they are.
We found thugs, goblins that are not evil, but well, they are evil, I think.
No, the goblins are fine. They're just trying to make a living for themselves.
No, I mean the goblins are not evil.
Mm-mm.
I think goblins are supposed to be evil in the right? By nature?
Have you met
Eh.
Styx?
Yeah.
He's not evil, he's
So-
just a prick.
I mean, goblins aren't evil. They're neutral assholes.
That's what Styx is.
No, I'm talking about the Monster Manual Goblin. I think they are
Oh, well,
evil, right?
yeah. In the monster manual, they're
The-
usually.
Yeah. The base alignment for a goblin is usually evil. I think neutral evil, if I remember correctly. But I mean, in terms of D&D, evil usually means self-centered, where good means altruistic, neutral means you look out for people and yourself, and evil means you look out for yourself.
Yeah.
A goblin bazaar isn't too far-fetched, I don't think.
Yeah.
No, I don't see that far-fetched.
Yeah, they're pretty self-centered down there. They're trying to make money down there.
And they charge 3 times the price.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Everything's
that's about
covered in
right.
goblin
That's about right.
piss.
All right. So, if everybody's back, Basil is going to peek around the corner and see what he sees.
You see Kenrak, Lurash, and the Smoke Method.
Wait, how did they get ahead of us?
Just me jumping them ahead.
Ah,
Don't question
Alright, then.
things.
let's have a look.
This is the path. We're going the right way, right? There's no other way.
has to be
I'm
true,
pretty
yeah.
sure this is the right way.
We're
We're heading in. Oh, yes.
So this seems to be a 30-foot high cavern. You see remnants of what may have once been handcrafted stone blocks lining some of the walls in here. Some old, waterlogged and ruined doors. There are even buildings here, as you can see, single stories that the roofs are caved in and the doors hang on their hinges, the insides pick cleaned at certain points. This seems to have once been a settlement, or at least a part of some sort of larger structure that has since then collapsed and been just torn apart.
I think we've found the drow in camp.
Possibly. Is there anybody there?
Well, doesn't look like it just yet. Let's take things slow and methodical.
Listen for moaning.
So be sneaky?
Well, as sneaky as we can be.
That would be a first.
From the back of the group, Krenrak speaks up, not having understood Basil because he doesn't speak common, and
Aye.
says, yes, just around this bend over here should be, I believe, Triss's pets area, and then beyond that is the town.
All right.
So the town is which way? I see 2 paths.
He's pointed south, so south.
South. Okay.
All right, shall we try the doors or secure the air?
Yeah.
first?
What is this place? What are these doors? I'll ask the. Okay.
It was, if I understood it right, the whole floor itself was once a dwarven settlement known as Storm Koldor. The kingdom, or the civilization that it once was, suffered some collapse a long time ago, and most of what we occupy now is the remnants of it. I mean, even Trissa's main pedestal, her room of religion, was once a dwarven temple itself instead.
All right.
All right, then.
You all do know
So,
how to fight
shall
a
we-
manticore, right?
I can chop it with my axe.
You shoot it with a gun.
Aye, that you do.
You
Effective.
improvise.
Improvise is probably the best bet.
All
be
right,
willing
shall
to-
we try a door too, or shall we scope out the area first?
Oh, couldn't hurt. Unless it's a mimic.
All right. All right,
mean-
I'll poke the mimic door in front of me.
The mimic door does not respond to you.
All right. I will investigate the mimic door in front of me.
20. It, for all intents and purposes, appears to be a mimic door. A door.
Yeah, it's not a mimic.
I'm like, oh, I attack it. Okay, so I will tentatively try the doorknob. Does it?
It does. In fact, as you try the doorknob and give it any sort of effort or physical force at all, the door itself falls off the hinges and falls inwards.
Oh, shit! All right.
So much
What's
for
it?
being stealthy.
You fire.
Well, I
and
mean,
look
look
at
at
it.
us.
Let's be honest, we were not gonna be stealthy.
I know! It was a joke!
I mean, to be fair, we are maybe about 300 feet away from that thunderwave, so
Um,
that's safe.
So, is anything in the room? I don't know. I can't really see into it.
Oh, sorry. Here, let me get rid of
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
door itself. No. This may have once been a storage room or simply a pantry to a much larger building, but it's obviously crumbled and gone to nothing since then.
All right. Found the broom closet. Area secure.
Well, what about this door? I
I,
poke the mimic door here.
The mimic door does not react.
Okay, is the mimic door trapped? Probably not.
Mimic door does not appear trapped, no, nor locked.
Okay, then I'll open said door.
It bites you.
Yeah, exactly.
right?
The old hinges rusted well beyond their expected level, obviously either due to age or due to water level being higher than you expect, really. Creaks and groans as the door swings open before the top hinge itself breaks off and leaving only the bottom hinge connected. What you're seeing here may have once been a long room, a bedroom maybe, based on the fact that there is a dirty mattress in the far back. However, part of it has collapsed inwards, making it oblong, and the roof itself is caved in at some point as well.
Well, okay. Somebody used to live here, but not anymore, obviously.
I'll just have a look-see around the room real quick. Anything I see of note in here? Doesn't look like it. Really.
Not beyond the broken furniture that was already occupied. And by mattress, I meant like a bedroll. Sorry, let me clarify that we're not that advanced.
Okay.
Obviously. I mean,
All right. Nothing in here. Room's clear. Right?
There's an open door right there. That's concerning.
where?
There.
Oh,
Also there.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is a ruined and messed up place. Like I said, a few of the doors are even just busted inwards at some point, either through force or just through general age.
Still no sight of the chimera.
No.
Let's see. This door is locked and closed. I'll give it the old investigation.
Wait, is that Chimera we're gonna fight, or I thought it was a Manticore for some reason?
Manticore.
Yeah.
Manticore.
Chimera? Whatever. It's gonna be big and ugly.
That drow I see, is the drow that is with us? or the other one?
That's our friends.
14, it is not locked and it is not trapped.
I'm going to gently push on it to see if it just falls inward. Yeah.
It falls inwards.
Also, friend is a strong word. Just saying.
Yes, your
Hold on.
associate.
Associate, comrade in arms, you know.
So Basilbog,
Helping us
Yes.
fight.
opening up that last room there was something to note. In fact, there is a few, something seems to be reflecting under a bit of debris in the back, as though a bookshelf fell over something at some point. You
Well,
see motes of reflection coming from underneath.
I will have a look-see. Hold on, I think I see something in here. Do I need to give it an investigation?
Give me an athletics to get the furniture out of the way.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Never
Very
say
nice.
that. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yep,
Oh
you
boy, look at this boy in stabbing range.
still tip it up on the side, and you can reach and find out what it was shiny. And it seems to be a spilled bag of marbles.
A spilled bag
shiny.
of
I love
marbles.
I want the
Wow.
marbles. Gotta play with the marbles.
Somebody
Okay,
has
Sarah
lost
Cochran
their
doing
marbles.
Okay, bag of marbles.
That
Awesome.
could be useful.
Hey,
Kind
Yeah.
of.
if we see any children, maybe they'd like them.
Hey, can I have a few of
If you-
those?
Oh,
I
I
know how to animate objects.
You can hold on to the bag of marbles. I'll delete it from my inventory.
No, I just need 3 of them. I want to grab 3 marbles and make them spin in my staff we found last time. That or
Oh
big
yeah, because you got
stuff,
that thing.
I like the way you think. That's really cool.
because I think it's
Waving at some Nothics. I know magic!
We'll do that.
yeah.
I wish I could learn animate objects, because that would be great for animate objects, just all those marbles.
Doesn't look like there's anything in this room. Does it, Hyla?
No, there does not appear to be anything.
Is there anything in this room?
No.
Oh, alright then.
I'm pretty sure
Let's
it's this
see.
way.
That way?
Yeah, follow
Oh.
the people that actually know where we're going.
The NPCs. Aye, follow the NPCs.
Follow the yellow
He's
brick
very-
road.
Oh, that's fucking rude.
Basil, as you're nearing this distance, you can hear what sounds to be coins shifting over each other, falling over top of each other.
Hold on, there's something up ahead. Who here's, oh, Rio. You're, pretty handy at the sneakiness with that spell of yours, aren't you? Do you not want to use that resource? Yes, fine if you don't.
It's not that I want to use it. I changed it because I thought we were not going to stealth.
Oh, that's fine then. No problem. I'll have a look around the corner. Let the meat tank go first.
I want to mention real quick, the smoke method puts his hand on the shoulder of Rio and says, "You can do it anyways. Just try. It'll go well for you."
Seriously, why do you have that thing with you?
I don't know.
I don't know. He just chooses to follow us around.
Basil, the sound is coming from this way and is getting louder as you get closer, because that's its point of origin.
I'm gonna peek around this corner. Still don't see anything. Got my blade ready. Come on, bastard. Where? Yeah. Oh, I see. I got the beast in my sights.
Yes, so I believe you can see it now, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So as you round the corner, you see the form of the three-headed chimera.
Wait, what?
Is the chimera using the coins?
It is a chimera. Oh god.
Chimera, yes.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
The chimera is currently resting on top of a very large pile of multicolored coins, with one wicked claw grabbing them in front of, because it sees Basil with its very high passive perception, and is clutching the coins closer to it as though worried that Basil is going to make an attempt against them.
So
what a
this
nice
was the
sort of
monster.
treasure.
This was the monster we were warned about, right?
Yeah, this is the pet of this woman we killed.
Okay,
But
I'm
it's-
gonna come out to Basil, lay a hand on his shoulder. It can't speak, but it can speak. It does understand Draconic. Maybe tell that we're not a threat.
Oh, I'll talk to it in Draconic. Hey
I
there,
say that
big
because I
guy.
rolled a 26 on Arcana to know what a chimera are like.
Ah, very
Mhm.
nice. I'll speak in Draconic, because I speak Draconic to the Chimera. Hey there, big guy. I bet you have a voice you can understand it. It's, nice to see that you're not trying to murder us right away. It's good and dandy. Oh, you're coming to say hi. No problem. I'm gonna pull out some meaty ration and use it as an offering.
Okay,
Hey,
so
are you hungry, lad? I bet they don't feed you very well, do they?
as you had started talking, Basil, the chimera had risen up from its throne of gold coins. Its throne of electrum, silver, and copper. Sorry, no gold found here. Yeah, of course. Coins, and had started to prowl forward until it heard the word food and saw you rummaging around in its sack.
Ah,
Suddenly, its hackles drop, no longer raised, and it's still prodding a foot forward, but it's obviously more interested than hostile at this point.
oh, I see. You're just a old guy, aren't you? Here, have some rations. You big fella, you. You're not so bad. I bet they don't treat you very well down here, do they? I will offer him some rations, like, I don't know, 2 rations.
He is not going to eat from your hand, but he will take them if you throw them to him.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
hey there, big guy.
The rations tossed to the ground. His claws, one dragged by a claw, the other one picked up by his teeth. He immediately uses his wings to backtrack slightly, as his wings do work, be afraid. Back onto the pile of gold coins and rest with the new bounty of food laid on top as its three heads begin to argue, or not argue, but fight over the pieces of meat.
Well, you know what? I don't think we need to mess with this. I think we've done enough questionable shit today. I think we can just lead this beast lie.
Yeah, he's too cute to kill.
Is it?
Aye.
Well, it looked cute.
Right.
I'm just looking at you like you're insane.
I mean, I'm up for it. I don't want to kill it, so that's fine.
Aye, why don't we just let this beast lie? It'll go well on our consciences. Bleh. On our consciences, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
down into Under Mountain with a conscience. I think that was your first mistake.
Okay, yes, I'll give you that. But at the same time, if we don't have to fight a three-headed horse, I don't aim to fight a three-headed horse.
Yeah, that would not have been a fun fight.
Nope.
No.
Plus, I mean, we fed it, so it might actually like us?
Yeah, let's say,
But in
watch,
the
we
future?
somehow end up in the future with a pet chimera.
Yes.
Oh my god, that would be awesome!
Uh,
I want to ride a chimera into battle.
The chimera protects the bar.
So you guys are beginning to enter into another section here, another mostly collapsed section that you saw. Though you do see that this place has obviously fared better. The doors are still intact. Either it just simply fared better, or it's being upkept.
All right.
I
and-
turn back to our drow companion and say in Elvish, is this the town?
He looks about and nods and says, "Yes, careful. Keep your eyes to the ceiling. There's usually patrols of spiders moving about."
Okay, I'll repeat
Oh,
that in
God.
common for
Why that?
Basil and Gerald.
I just started
and-
the first time.
I'm so glad we saved you.
Okay.
As you guys are noting that, I would also mention that the ceiling is 30 foot high, and there are webs strewn about above the ceiling and in between the tops of the buildings as well to make movement easy for the spiders, apparently.
Ugh. Lovely. Alright, first door, do we want to try just pick a door, I guess?
Sure.
All
Any
right,
door works.
Let's start with the first one.
17. It appears to be fine, and it is unlocked.
Alright, I'll push it open, weapon at the ready.
You find a room filled with webbing. There seems to be nothing else kept here besides just what may have once been a pen for a spider or two.
I think we found the spider that we killed's room. I think we found his little nest. Much to see in here. Let's move on. Down this way then, I suppose? Let's have us a look and see around.
Yeah, at this point, I don't know.
Yeah, we're to the point of wandering aimlessly until something comes at us again.
I guess
Pretty
so.
much.
Uh, 17. With the 17, the door is untrapped. You are also pretty sure that it's unlocked, though you haven't tried its handle yet.
Okay. I'll push it open, weapon at the ready.
Okay. So, you push open the door, and you see, you hear a voice begin to call out as you push it open. But the action finishes, and you see a surprising sight It's a male drow, and you can see that quite clearly because he's currently sitting over a latrine bucket.
God damn
Oh
it!
God! I caught him taking a dump. Oh.
I take a glance at that and just kind of wave my hand and just say an undercome, sorry, wrong room, and just shut the door.
Yeah, we shut the door.
You shut the door. There's a pause, and you hear the rustling of clothing on the other side. Obviously, he's pulling up his pants, and his voice begins to call out louder this time, apparently trying to yell beyond the walls of his water closet.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Begins
See,
to
this
yell.
is what happens when you give somebody a break.
Begins to yell out in Elvish, "Intruders! Intruders!"
How far
Not
is his
great.
voice carrying, honestly, with the door closed?
It is not carrying very far. However, if something is moving nearby, it's definitely going to hear it. I mean, you guys can hear it from where you are.
Great, he's calling for people to come to his aid. Now we need to kill him.
Yes, but not you. You're a walking thunderwave.
I pull my fucking sword out and just open the door again with Basil right behind me as we approach him. I'm going to try to negotiate first before I go to murder.
He, you're not going to like this, but he has a held action.
Oh
fine.
no.
Is it peeing on me?
I really hope it's not.
Not exactly.
It's he using the latrine as a weapon?
Oh no.
Oh wow, he rolled a 6. He is throwing the latrine bucket as an improvised weapon.
Oh, the shitter that he just took a dump into. Ew.
I literally
Thankfully,
just duck out of the way.
thankfully, the bucket sails overhead without damaging anybody or doing worse than damage, I imagine. As he is trying to hold up his pants with one hand that had already begun to fall since he used to throw the bucket, and draw his short sword with the other.
Okay.
I see the negotiations are well.
We did interrupt the man taking a dump. Alright, well, I'm going to hold the point of my sword out to him as he struggles. And, God, I really want to try to negotiate, but I know how it's going to end. And undercom, I'm going to say, you have two choices. You can die with your pants down, or you can leave without a peep.
That's not going to happen.
I know, I'm already getting ready for the backswing.
He hesitates, obviously trying to maintain dignity with his pants up. He says, I'll leave. I'll leave.
I want to hold
Quietly.
my attack in case he tries to yell anything. Like the first syllable, I wait. No, you shouldn't do that
Yeah. Why?
because your gun is louder than anything else.
Yeah, we're trying to be a little stealthy before shit goes downhill. Anyway, yeah, but I ask him undercomming quietly.
Yeah, I'll just leave.
Granted, I don't have shit for insight, but that's a 14. Do I believe him?
14. His words ring true. You can see there is a glimmer of betrayal behind them. However, you, though you were not with the party previous, it's likely that he intends to go alert others elsewhere. Teresa, for instance. Yeah.
So he's gonna remind me, which one was Teresa?
Or Teresa, the priestess that you killed and decapitated.
That's what I thought. Perfect.
I'm gonna hold up her head.
No, don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. I want to work with this. I can work with this.
That never goes
Okay,
well.
fine.
I'm gonna shrug my shoulders and back out and just hold my arm out for him to leave the way we came in. By all means.
Go tell your priestess.
Again, if he tries to yell, I attack. Anything else, I'm fine.
Okay.
Hey.
So there is one thing to note, however, is that when he gets to this point, he can see Krenrak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Part of him realizes what that means.
Oh
Uh,
shit! We did. Whoa, no.
He's going to attempt a sword attack against Rio and then begin calling out again, but we'll put up initiative at this point.
All right, no more mercy. That's it. These bastards used
Can
it
I
last
use
time.
my hell action to attack him since he's attacking me?
I think this is a surprise
He
round.
attacks me, I attack him, right?
We'll see how the initiative itself plays out, because you guys might just simply out-react him.
I hope.
That's more like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we outreact him. He's dead.
This is what this was what happens when you show mercy to those who betray.
Yeah, we are trying to be nice. I swear.
I gave
So
him the
he's-
opportunity.
We
He
did.
sees Krenrak, realizes what that means. Immediately, his short sword starts to come out, go towards Rio, but Rio, you get an action.
Yep, he's a little too busy
is he
realizing his
wearing-
pants fell down.
Is he wearing any armor?
He is not wearing any armor, but drow are naturally dexterous.
Okay, I
We
will
should have
use
taken his
my.
sword away. Why didn't? Shoot.
I'm gonna use my weird hand to attack him, since he's so close.
You know what's
18
sad?
for 12 damage.
I
The
really...
hag hand.
Yeah, my hack hand.
I slap him with my hack hand.
Ugh.
12 does the majority of his health, but does not kill him outright.
That's okay. A bitch slap with a hack hand is enough for me.
Geralt? Fuck, I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Shit. This thing keeps
Yeah,
changing. I don't know what.
I just watched him friggin' get backhanded as he tried to say something. As he tries to say something again, I slip up behind him, all Witcher speed, and plant the sword in his back. Dude, that's not 11. Fuck.
What is that for extra damage?
That's a good
I'm
question.
curious.
Oh, for some reason it re-clicked the frickin'... That's weird. Anyway, does an 11 hit? I doubt it.
11 does not hit, no, you're looking for a 12.
I'm one off. Go friggin' figure. There you go. How about that?
There you go.
Does that murder?
That hit. Yes.
Yeah, he literally just
Oh,
turns around, dodging the first one, and just finds a sword just go right into his gut.
All
I
right.
just quietly
I
bring
think-
my finger to my lips and go, shh, as I just
Aye.
kick him off my blade.
No
Why,
more. No more
why
mercy.
are we so bad at being good?
Because they're so good at being bad.
That first attack would have hit, because don't forget there is +1 flanking when adjacent.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so I do just
So,
plant it
well.
right in his back. Oh, job.
Yeah, you
There
get
you
him,
go.
you get him.
I mean, either way, he was gonna die.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I was just trying to remember what the ruling we had was. Okay, so I'll drop initiative. He didn't get a chance to call out yet. So, not anymore. Rather, ever again.
Ever again.
Ever again.
Geralt's fun.
Uh-oh.
So Basilbog, you're not too quiet. However, the spiders that you see are apparently preoccupied with something else, as you see the legs of one skittering by the roofs of the buildings below you.
Hate
Spiders.
those things.
Got spiders up ahead.
Fuck.
Ahead or overhead?
Both.
Okay.
We're gonna cause a
That's
ruckus
that.
sooner or later.
They're
Yep.
just around this corner, I think. Let me look, see. There's one. Okay, so they're still not rolling initiative, so
They are still unaware of you. If you move closer, they will become aware. If you roll an attack, or if you want to roll an attack or something, you can do so from here. Or what do you want to do?
I'd like to probably they're a bit distracted. Anybody with range want to take a shot?
You don't want me to do that.
Oh, that's true. We
I'm the only one who really has ranged magic minus the magic, but that can also be kind of problematic.
Aye.
I can attack it, but I won't kill it. I mean, I could fireball, but that's a bit.
Yeah, let's not use fireball.
Yeah, let's not say we did.
I do have a light crossbow, oddly enough, but there's not
I mean,
a
I
good
have
chance I'm
that
gonna hit.
too. Yeah, same.
I could firebolt it though.
Firebolt's pretty good.
Yeah, at this level, I think the cantrip dice already went up, so it should be 2d10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Well, we can do that.
You want to try that? Just try to kill it with cantrips before it does anything?
Hey.
Yep.
Alright.
I don't have cantrips, so
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So we'll coordinate our attack, and I'll throw a hand axe.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the best bet. We need to try to kill the thing before it skitters off. Thankfully, spiders can't speak, so we have that. We just need to
nice.
make sure we catch it and kill it.
I
They
mean,
Is
can't
it
shitter,
okay if we
though.
all attack at once?
If you guys want to attack all at once, that can be done. I'll probably roll the initiative anyways, just to make it organized for myself, because surprise attacks go through initiative anyways.
Sure. Okay.
But is that the plan then?
yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. Okay, it does automatically do the firebolt upgrade. That's good. Had to make sure. Do initiative.
I'll just sit back here.
Rio then is the first up in this. Oh, look at that! The three of you are going up front. That's pretty accurate to the situation.
Right?
Yeah, I'm useless.
No, don't say that. We just.
You're loud. That's
It's
the
going to
problem.
happen.
I
It's going
know,
to happen
yeah.
soon.
Let
It's
me put it
You
this
were
way.
the-
Yeah. Once
Yeah,
the shit
yeah.
goes
much as
downhill,
we're trying to be stealthy. This
we
is
Oh,
bring
yeah.
up
this
boomstick.
forever.
Oh yeah, I know.
I want to kill that thing fast, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast on it, and my action to cast Blast at the same time. One hand on the other. Whack.
Okay.
Nice.
Warlock spell and heck match and attack twice. That's a fucking 12.
Its AC is a 14.
That's a 20. Though.
And that's
There you go.
for 13 damage. That's
13.
it.
Not dead, but that does make it bloodied.
Oh, cool.
Anything else?
Nope.
Cool. Geralt.
Alright, first actual, attack spell I've done yet. Let's see how lucky I am. Nope.
Ooh.
That was good damage, though, too. Fuck.
Fuck.
You know what, though? Is it on the ceiling?
It is 10 feet up, yes. It's not on the ceiling, it's on the webs above the roofs.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to hit that with a sword, sadly. I'm about to say, I do have a bonus action attack because I casted a cantrip. Well, I don't know. Hypothetically, how would I be able to do a wall jump or something to reach it for one attack since it's a bonus action? I do have a decent athletics.
I believe you could, simply because it's only 10 feet above and you yourself are 5 feet, so your reach should be half that. And if we're thinking three-dimensional, the block should go 5 by 5, I think, right?
Right, so I just need to go one
yes.
space up in that case, so I'd be able to reach that just by doing a quick kick off the wall. Okay.
Yes, we can go with that.
Okay, might be able to salvage this then.
Running
Alright, in
jump.
that case, I'm... Oh, well, I committed, sadly, so this
You
is fucked.
committed.
Yeah, I committed, so... Freaking you all watch me just fail the fireball, mutter fuck to me, fucking run up, freaking kick off the wall, get a good slash on the damn thing. Hopefully a good slash, for the love of God. Yeah, that's a
There you go.
slash. I land fucking just in mid-pose, look up and go, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that might be our cue.
Yeah, that's the cue for Boomstick.
Not the spider in front of you, Gerald, is still alive, if just barely.
I figured it would be.
Uh,
Sadly,
Yeah,
that's all.
it's
That's all I got at the moment.
Basil's turn?
Yes.
Basil. Yes, Basil.
All right.
Basil.
Join me in this horrible situation I have found ourselves in.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely. Okay. All right. Battle Axe 1, here we go. Nice.
Nice. That is a dead spider.
All right.
Great. One
All
down,
right,
two more to
everybody's
go.
semblance of stealth just went out the window.
I fear for the worst now. What
Well,
happened?
do you want the good news or the bad news?
Are there good news?
The good news is there's only two other things in here that we see. The bad news is, I don't know if that's it, and there are also spiders.
Aye.
Sorry, Basselbog, that was everything for your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then it goes to Soralia before we go back through initiative because surprise round means they skip their first turn.
Okay. So,
Great, I get to pirouette my way through more spiders.
Aye. It's alright to stay close, everyone. We don't know what directions they'll be hitting us from.
um.
Everything okay?
I can't do anything. That's as far as I can go. Unless I dash, and then I have no action. I'm trying to find a way to get it as a bonus action of a dash through a spell of sorts. It's also a bonus action.
You could hold action, although no, you've already moved.
Well,
Yeah, the one thing I wanted to do is actually do something to benefit someone else, but versus attack, but they're too far away at this point. And if I cast a spell too, I can't do an action and a bonus action spell. Alright,
no, you can do an action and a bonus action spell.
you can't cast two spells in one round. It has to be
Correct.
cantrip.
Sadly.
Yeah,
I don't.
sorry.
The only cantrip I have is mending, and that because of my it's a given cantrip from the class.
Right.
Okay.
But in order to the spell I want to do is an action. I was gonna give Gerald spider climb.
Oh god.
But I can't reach him.
Ah, dang.
That's alright.
Oh, well,
So what I'll
there's
do
always
is-
next round.
Yeah, next round. So I'll dash up behind him and stay in the corner because I can't do anything at this point.
Okay. In that case, I think we have Rio up next, back at the top of the order.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, I can't see it. Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck.
These narrow walls, yep. You can always ready in action.
Yeah, I could. That sucks.
Well, to be fair, there's still a slim chance we can pull this out of our ass. It's just very unlikely at this point, but we are still being very quiet, all things considered.
I want to keep the quote. What I want to do is I want to help you too. No way you can kill those spiders, so I'm gonna cast haste both Battleborg and yourself and Geralt.
Oh, hot damn. Nice.
Oh, that's very nice.
I'm a speedy boy.
So 3 sorcery points, 3rd level spell. Go at it. Have fun.
Sweet.
That's it.
That means I've got 22 AC. That's
Yeah, double movement, AT, extra attack. That's
nice.
All that good stuff. That actually might work well, considering you two are up. Geralt is up first.
This is going to be interesting. Okay, let's see what happens first and foremost. I now have the movement, so I can run up to this thing and hack at it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's really good damage. Please hit. Ooh, 17, yes.
Yeah, bloodied it and one hit.
Ooh, 13?
Oof, barely.
13 does not hit.
That's unfortunate.
You have one more attack since you're hasted.
I do. I was gonna be a little weird about it though, if that thing died, but it didn't, so... Fuck. Actually, hold on. How far away are they from me? 25? I don't think I have a spell that actually has that kind of range on it, sadly. I think this one is only... Yeah, it's 15-foot cone. That blows. Shit. Can't Thunder Wave because that's loud as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I need to maximize damage. I'm gonna try to firebolt the one behind it real quick with my, my hasted action. Jesus!
Wow.
Nice. Holy crap.
That's a good Igni.
Yeah, geez,
That is a
bloodied
good
in one
Igni.
hit.
And because I casted a cantrip with an attack, I can now attack as a bonus action.
Oh, holy crap.
Sadly, that's a 1!
Ooh.
Hey, there's that one you were looking for earlier.
Right?
Game does not want you to hit it. Wow.
Apparently not. Well, yeah, that's what I get for being weird about my stats.
Yeah.
That is just a 1. Okay, well, bright side! I fucked both of them up pretty decently. Someone finish them, please.
Okay, is there room for me to stand here next to Geralt, or is this like a 5-foot hallway?
Yeah, you can squeeze it.
Okay, cool. I will go there, and I will slash. Aye, that I will.
Nice.
That kills.
Alright. And then I've got 4 spaces left. 1, 2, 4. Okay. And
Please fucking kill it. Yes. Maybe.
That kills.
Oh
Okay.
god, we just pulled it out of our ass. Thank you, Eldritch Knight, for being amazing.
thank you, Haste, for being awesome. How long does Haste last for?
10
minutes.
minutes. Oh yeah, 1
A
minute. sorry.
minute.
10 rounds.
Fuck. I almost wish we would have gotten more people into it.
I mean, if you guys want, we can keep the initiative up, and you guys can try to attract other attentions real quick and make use of haste. Or
As tempting as that is, nah.
No, that could go wrong better.
Yeah, this was a good, like, power play just to make sure we still have some element of surprise with us.
Yeah, a little bit, huh?
We quietly burned and murdered spiders. How often do you get to say that?
It's true. Alright, so let's see, which room should we try next? Or should we maybe just try to quietly go through this town? That's the other thing we could be doing, is just trying to quietly get through this town without up every single.
That might be a good idea.
That's hard, but we can try at our best.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just try to avoid any more bathrooms.
If you smell shit, don't open the door.
Aye. Oddly enough, I think I may have found... Maybe? Either that or, more of the rooms. Let's see. Just down this way, everybody. Let's see. One step at a time. Nice and slow. Nothing yet.
I like how the moment we lose the frickin' Warforged Gun Nut Terminator is when we're actually able to be successfully... Did you find a fuck moment?
Maybe.
Yeah, you found a fuck moment. I was moving just as the turn order came up. That's right.
Well, it's just another spider though. So
Okay, we can deal. We've dealt with spiders. We can deal with another one. Oh
No, when you. Okay, you rolled well. You rolled well. Nice.
This is
Aye,
gonna be
that's
the
good.
time where I roll high too. Guaranteed. What'd I tell you?
last we gotta get you a crossbow or something.
I
We need
have
to
a
give you like
crossbow.
I don't know a
Oh,
wand.
there
or
we go. Use your crossbow.
It won't hit. I
It won't
don't have
hit.
it. He won't
They,
hit.
they have already seen it could
I mean,
hit.
it's better than nothing.
Eh,
We need to get you like a wand of magic missiles or something like that.
hit
Aye,
that.
that would be.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find one up at the market at Water.
Ooh.
For
I
those
have,
times
a,
when
I have a light crossbow, a light hammer, and a hand.
Oh, there we go.
Non-magical weapons.
Oh,
Okay.
there's spiders.
So you guys have run across each other, surprising both sides. So I don't think there's going to be a surprise round this time. If that's
Aye.
fair to you guys.
That
Yeah.
sounds fair to me. I kind of turned a corner and boom, spider. Crap.
Yeah. So Geralt, being the quickest to react to this sudden exclamation by Basilbog, you're up first.
Alright. This is gonna get interesting if I can just reach it. Oh, I can just reach it. That's perfect.
Come on, Geralt of Rivia. Show us what you got.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just haul ass over to it and just... Love of God, Geralt. For the love of God, hit. Please hit. Come on. I need you to kill this spider in one turn.
Low damage, but a hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Oh, not enough. I
It
think
is
it's not
still
enough.
standing, yes.
Damn.
This is why I wish I didn't burn action surge so early now. That's alright, though. My other idea was to firebolt it and crossbow bolt it if I couldn't reach it. Because I can do that, apparently. It's weapon attacks I can do that with, not just melee.
That's
Interesting.
actually quite nice. Soralia, you're up then.
Alright.
I noticed there's a little gap right here. You might be able to... There?
Can I get through there?
Yes, if you'd like to.
Especially
Small.
because, I mean, not to be racist, but you are a gnome, so if
Yeah.
anybody can fit through.
Not to be racist, but you're tiny.
That's not racist. She is tiny. Small.
I think the term you're looking for is fun-sized.
Fun size.
Jeez.
She
Yeah.
qualifies very effectively as a snack.
Yeah.
God.
God.
Try and she'll pull out her funky looking crossbow that she had. And she will try to shoot said spider with a crossbow.
Okay.
Mm,
Oh, you were right.
Almost.
I mean, you have a +5. That's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It is a miss, though.
yes.
Bye-bye, crossbow bolt.
Yeah, that's gone. That's all I can do.
In that case, we'll be moving on to Rio.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can see it. Nice. I attack it.
With... That's a
Old
good...
rich
Yeah,
blast.
that
That's a
works.
good-
There you go.
That,
Just in case.
Yep, that kills.
All right. Whew.
This is the stealthiest
Very
we've
good,
ever been
everybody.
since we started this.
Really good. Hey, this is like the stealthiest we've ever
Wait.
been.
Hey, hold on.
Oh,
Go back.
I'm sorry. Is there more?
They
yeah.
travel in packs of 3.
Oh,
fuck.
me.
They are hags. Wait, no.
Hag spider.
Wall crawling covens.
Oh, that's my nightmare. Hag spider.
Hag spider.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh
It's a
boy.
new monster.
Christ.
Hello. Friends.
Alright. So, the one to the south is going to attempt a web attack on Soralia.
Of course they are.
You're very dangerous when you're allowed to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has a 10 to hit, which I believe is a miss.
That's a miss.
Yay.
The one to the north is going to attempt a web attack against Geralt.
Hey, you said it right.
I'm trying my best. It got a 20 to hit.
Oh.
That's annoying and unfortunate. I could stop
Indeed.
that, but I'm not going to. Because I want to save
Okay.
those spell slots for something that's not spiders.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, it's probably for the best.
The target is restrained. However, you can, as an action, you can make a strength check, DC 12, to burst out of it. But it is your action.
That's all right.
That was 25 feet, so it's going to scuttle 5 feet northward.
Oh, you little
Basil.
twat.
All right. I guess I'll go head up north and deal with that one. 1, 2. Okay. Time to die, Mr. Spider.
Roll for murder.
Damn.
That's a sad murder.
That is.
That's a better
That's
murder.
not such a sad. Yeah, that is. Slashing. Okay. And you know what? I'm gonna spend my action surge. I know they're just spiders, but at the same time, I want to get this done quickly.
There's spiders that could bring something worse than spiders.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. Spiders cannot talk, but can drow talk to spiders?
Yes.
Damn.
One would think. Anyway.
Some can.
Ooh, very nice.
Those
Yeah.
that are loyal to Lolth.
There we go.
So
That's a
most of them?
murder.
Hopefully that's a murder.
13. Yep, death.
Yes. All right. Action surge well spent.
In that case, we go on to Geralt.
Well,
Close.
I'm webbed up, so let's see if I can break free of this nonsense. Athletics check? Or
Yep, strength check, DC 12.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the
Ooh,
same modifier
that's
either way. Hey, guess what I am?
Free.
Free.
Yes. Sadly, that's also my action. That said, I can't get up next to this guy, so if he tries to skitter away, I can hackety hack.
Alrighty. We will. Well, she can't really do much, but she will, I guess, try and hit it again with the crossbow. She lets another arrow in it, shoots it, and misses
Aw.
completely because she sucks
No.
with mundane weapons.
I'm
It
seeing
needs
this.
to be modified.
She must be. What is this piece of shit?
Where's
She
the
doesn't
food?
Why
like
do I
it.
even have this?
Exactly, that's it. I don't like this thing. I carry it for I don't know why, but it sucks.
Wow, that's really sad. Does 14 hit the spider?
14 does it, yes.
Oh.
Nice. And just in case, that.
Nice.
The spiders
20
retreat, but
feet it's reduced.
Nice.
Okay, so it is in its unintelligence going to scuttle away 10 feet. Geralt gets a attack of opportunity.
Hack.
The damage
Please.
is nice, but what
Good.
if he
Whoa! It's. I don't think it survives.
it's dead.
too bad you not crit on a 19.
I know,
That would
right?
be nice.
Especially since this
Is
is.
there is a fighter that does that, right?
Yeah, that's the champion.
Yes.
Champion.
Oh, the
Champion.
champion.
It gets
But
it
the
early.
champion
too.
sucks compared to the battle master.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Depends.
mundane, but it's like really good for what it does, and that's just being a champion.
That's true.
Krenrak sidles up along you guys as you finish off the third and last spider quietly and quickly as you do, as it makes its escape. And he says, down that way, that hall there, that's the way through here. If I don't think there's many of the forces left if you want to clear out this area. I know that Trista's own bedroom was up northward, but honestly, we have a free and clear path out of this town at this point.
I think
Wait. Do you think she has valuable items on her quarters?
I don't wish to go back and find out. We may run into some
pushing our luck. We
unfriendly
can
people, and yeah.
we can come back later
maybe.
with reinforcements.
I doubt that hobgoblins are gonna let us take the loot.
After they see the head of their head priestess, I think they'll be more than willing to give us our fair share.
We hope.
We'll see.
Okay, so are you guys asking as the DM? Are you guys going southward then?
I vote going
Yeah.
south personally. and getting out of here. Since we went through all the trouble to stealth our way this far, I feel like, get out while the getting's good.
Oh yeah.
How do you guys vote?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we gotta give Sorelli another chance to boomstick something.
right.
And that should be coming up here soon.
Fleet.
I'm still surprised. That is legitimately the stealthiest we've been down here.
Yeah, right? We actually did a decent job.
Amazing what happens when you remove, gunshots from the equation.
All right. So,
Let's see.
to your guys' right, let me scroll up, rather. I thought I was going to scroll down. I have to scroll up. What do you know? What you're seeing there is a large open-side cavern. From the sound of it, it seems like it opens up to the river. You can hear the river flowing from the right of you, the east.
Our friend, oh god, Ben forgot his name. What's the name of our
Krenrak?
The hobgoblin?
Oh, Lorash.
Lorash. Lorash, you said your encampment was to the west of the river, if I'm not mistaken?
He speaks common, doesn't he? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. He says, yes, it's, I don't quite remember the path after being captured, but I know that it's to the west of the hold of the drow.
Alright then, I suppose it'll be down this way unless you guys want to go to the right.
No.
No.
Alright then, let's have us a look-see.
We've been dancing with our luck enough already. Let's not dance any further with it.
Right?
Man, I'm gonna be pissed if there is something good on her chambers. There'll be time for loot.
Do we want to have a look at the door? No.
I'm tempted, but it might be another drow shitting.
That's true. It might be more drow. It might be. Might not be out of the woods just yet.
It's a 50-50. They could be shitting or they could be fucking.
That's true. So far, we've encountered drow putting things into themselves and things going out.
Well, you gotta be careful, because at some point you might encounter something happening, or both of things happening at the same time.
Oh!
It could also be our worst nightmare, too. Which
Yeah,
is a door
that's a
leads
no
to-
for that door for me.
Okay.
It could also be a door that leads to just another door. You never know.
That's true.
Oh,
That's
that's the
true.
worst.
My favorite.
That's like I said, our worst nightmare.
What's worse than a door leading to a hallway? A door that leads to another door.
Another hallway.
No. Yeah, the door hallway. A hallway and a door.
Right.
Here's a pickle.
Guess we'll just continue on to the left.
I mean, we're supposed to go west, but how west?
We're going pretty close.
Oh. Pretty west.
I mean, I assume that's west. We are in a cavern, so who knows?
Hey.
Well, I took the keen mind feat, so Hylock has to explain to me how I know the exact time of day underground.
You count every second.
You count the drips coming from the ceiling.
Have any of you seen that anime, the Doctor Stone anime?
Not yet.
What?
Doctor Stone?
Nah.
No.
Well, it is really good. Just saying.
Oh.
And the guy counts 3,000 years or so.
Jeez.
How's he sane?
He isn't.
He's not.
Best answer. Sitting there counting for fucking 3,000 years? Yeah, you'd be batshit.
Jeez.
Yeah, what would that be like if you lost count?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would be the worst part.
Oh my God.
Just one day, just like an errant sneeze and be like, oh God.
Fuck.
How many years have passed? Last
So
I checked, it was 2,000.
Oh, I'm sorry.
999. Lost count. Now I have to start off again.
In D&D, when you're petrified, you don't die, right? You just are.
You're stunned until somebody
So
unpetrifies
that's
you.
pretty much it. That's what happened to the guy. He was petrified and he was conscious the whole time.
I'm sorry, Halak, did you want to say something? Were we going too fast?
No worries. I was going to mention that Lurash speaks up as he's running a hand along these tunnels and says, "These look familiar. I think we're near the contested territory."
Ah, great. That's good. That means we're going in the right direction.
Well, we haven't encountered any more drow or spiders, so that's a good sign.
Maybe that's
No
true.
drow, no spider, no kobold. This is a good day.
Ah, yeah.
Hey, look, a kobold.
What?
I mean, all things considered, we've done pretty good so far. We came in, we killed it sounds like we killed their head honcho and took the head.
I realized that I missed like the perfect opportunity to bring in the kobold, and I'm so sad about it now.
Oh no!
I mean, there were two really bad places.
Oh!
When we were attacking the guy shooting and the chimera will be also an awful place to be attacked.
I realize now that it would have been beautiful for him to appear while you guys were stealthing, just to force you to make a big amount of noise to fight him.
Yeah.
I mean, Saraya will love it to use her gun.
There you go.
Yes, but Sorali would know better too.
I will not fireball. I will not fireball. What?
I will not shoot my gun.
I mean,
shoot my gun.
I think we found the friends. What was his name again? I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. Lurash.
No. You don't have to do that. We don't need the rat. No measure needed.
Lurash, I think we found your friends.
Plenty of.
Our other friend might want to hang back just a wee bit, though.
Sir Lurash pushes his way towards the front of the group as the rest of you are turning to look to see multiple hobgoblins occupying this bloodied and obviously war-torn room. Obviously conflict happened here at some point, but they're currently holding it. As Larash rounds the corner, one of the hobgoblins in the back here steps forward, the others moving out of the way out of deferment for him. Deferment. Yeah. Obviously, seeing him as some sort of captain or the like, he steps forward and meets Larash halfway. They clasp hands, much like warriors would do. I'm bad with descriptions, but they greet each other in a familiar way. Lurash begins speaking to him in casual speaking, but he's speaking in Goblinoid. How many are you familiar with Goblinoid?
Nope.
Well, I know it exists.
I have the Helm of Comprehend Languages, so I can understand what they're saying.
I think you have to use and activate it, right? Is that correct? Why is my cat lock on?
Not sure the exact use of it. I know it uses.
You can use an action to cast. Yeah, you
use an action to cast comprehend languages at will.
Mm-hmm.
But it's at will, so you just have it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I obviously do that.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, in that case, Soralia, you can understand as Larash is regaling the man that is apparently known as where is his name? Kilus the Skull Cleaver.
Kinky.
Nice.
Okie dokie.
Promising.
His tale of being attacked, being captured, being rescued, and he's embellishing a bit, mentioning how he helped fight the way back here barehanded.
That's fine. That's fine. Let him have his. He needs to feel better about himself. It's fine.
And that
I wasn't completely worthless.
He escorted this group. He gestures behind him to back to base camp here.
Right.
Gilius nods, looks towards the rest of you before switching to common and saying, you are visitors here, yes?
Aye, that we are.
Adventurers, you want access to the next floor?
Mm-hmm.
That is the end goal.
And the rest of the floor as well. We want to clear the basically.
Yeah, we need to clear the dungeon.
We are adventurers down here, finding bad things, killing bad things, taking loot. You know how it is.
We'll need you to take this path, and he gestures in his own into his own cavern northward. He says, "We'll need you to take this path northward. You'll be escorted. Your safety is guaranteed under my name until you can reach the clerks, get official papers, and meet with Azord."
Sounds good.
Azork.
That's
There is paperwork.
weirdly professional for hobgoblins.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? These sound like a bunch of military boys. They're my kind of folk. And I will walk up and I will say to him, and you have my personal guarantee that all of you will be safely escorted back to your camp as well. And with that, I will hold up the head of the head priestess.
Why do you still have that?
For this exact moment.
Kind of creepy now. Yeah.
Kliu, kill you. I think his name is supposed to be a play on words for kill you.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, it's just like my dwarf, Kel, the lot of you.
But Kilyu looks surprised at seeing the decapitated head of what he believes to be the leader of the Drow, or at the very least a high-ranking member, considering that it is a matriarchal society, obviously. He says, Lord Azorok will definitely want to see you then. Is this all of your band?
We do have one more person. He is under our personal protection, and he helped us get here. He is a friend.
As you say this, Krenrock, seeing or feeling that this is the moment, begins to round the corner and just get into view. You see the rest of the hobgoblins obviously react negatively, begin drawing weapons. Kilyu gives some sort of signal with his hand. They stop. He turns back to you and says, "We don't permit Drow to walk amongst us, usually. But as long as you carry that head, you should be fine."
Oh god, it has a purpose now. Fuck.
I knew I held on to it for a good reason.
Yeah,
Of course. There's
you
always a good
created 3 revenants, but it's fine.
Varash speaks up and says, "I can help the escorting party escort them back. Continue until the end." Kilyu accepts his words and points out 2 more of the hobgoblins, and they gesture for you to come forward and begin traveling up the northern tunnel.
Okay.
Sure.
I remember you said you had to end early. What time did you have to end?
10:30, so we have time.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah,
Okay.
I've work has been getting a bit more difficult. They want me to start a bit more earlier than usual, so I'm trying to get an extra 30 minutes of sleep.
That's fine and completely understandable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm going to put the method down there, run rack here, so I can just pick up all 4 of these NPCs at once and just move them ahead.
Okay.
We still have to find Pipsqueak and his friend.
Oh, people
Yes,
overrun.
you.
Yeah, we do.
Speaking
You
of
guys-
Get lucky if
goblinoids,
they made their way. Yeah, maybe they made their way to the goblin camp.
Yeah, you guys have seen zip of them, despite them being apparently down on this level for a week, 10 days. You haven't seen them at all. That's an issue.
good.
We might find their corpses down by the river then.
I'll make sure they're alive tomorrow. After we sleep.
Scrying.
Message. I cannot scry it yet. That's kind of 5th level, I think.
Basilbog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to mention the leader, or the 2 hobgoblins flanking Lurash, gesture to the area to the right of you guys and say, "Don't If you're ever passing by this area on your own, don't enter the southern portion of that area.
Okay.
Why?
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 Mine.
There is a zombie, I believe, in your tongue, beholder.
Oh.
Oh, one of those.
Maybe we should nip that in the bud for you.
Yeah, we might be able to kill it. But later, we can talk first at the kill.
Yeah. We'll go talk to the leader first.
Or we negotiate price.
Oh, I grabbed Rio by accident. damn it.
Exactly. My kind of man.
I get paid to do this. It's kind of my thing.
Yeah.
Wait, you're getting paid?
Paid.
Nobody's paying me. Why am I here?
A powerful stench begins to become more known to you guys as you're moving further northward, coming against another opening within the cavern.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh no!
Oh.
Great smell.
Yeah.
So in this room is a large, in this 10-foot high side cavern off the main tunnel, there is a very large piled high debris or filling of refuse and rotting corpses. Drows, quaggoths, bugbears, goblins, and hobgoblins, apparently stripped of armor and weapons, have been dumped into the side cavern where an otiug is happily munching away.
Oh, what?
An
Otiug.
Otiug.
Hold on.
Okay.
What do I roll to know what that is? Arcana again?
I feel like that's... it could be Arcana or Nature, your choice.
It's the same modifier.
Ota.
Oh
damn.
god, it's like the whippy kittens, but not as cute.
Yeah, tentacle cats, tentacle displacer beasts, excuse me.
Yeah, the kitty whippet.
Yeah, the whipping kitties.
So it is a neutral creature, usually known as an aberration. Yes, an aberration. It feasts on mildew, filth, and debris, refuse, what is trash to normal people. It has some limited telepathy, and it could be a challenge for experienced adventurers if they manage to surprise, but they can usually be bribed or made use of for filth. The Waterdeep sewer system has a couple of them running around that is allowed to live down there.
Just
Lovely.
don't attack it.
I don't-
It's a living garbage disposal. It won't.
You
bother
know,
you.
I could have gone my whole life without knowing about it being in Waterdeep, and now that I know that they're literally underneath the bed upon which I sleep, I feel all the more disgusted.
That could be worse. Melvin, the name is Zoogle. You don't want to know what else they say about him.
I really don't.
That's a reference.
Yeah, sewers are disgusting, and people shouldn't be around there.
Fun fact, the Witcher version of that actually is called a Zoogle, and you do have to fight one in the first game in a sewer. It's hilarious.
Ugh.
Yeah, and it's just as bad as you think it is.
Ugh.
Shocking that of all the times we've been in the sewer, we'd never come across one.
I don't complain. They are frightening.
I'm not complaining. I am just shocked.
All right,
I'm going to
so
assume on the other side of that door.
you guys seem to have entered into what seems to be the main camp. There are a few hobgoblins greeting you. The ones that were leading you, including Lurash, the two newer ones, depart, giving words to the other hobgoblins who look to flank you and look to walk you further northward as the original two depart back to where they were.
Alright, sounds good. Let's go get paperwork done.
I'm not gonna lie, like, if we were being disarmed during all this, I'd actually be nervous, but...
I mean, they haven't disarmed us, though, so it's like, okay, cool.
Also, I see how much health they have. Maybe they're just smarter than that.
Right? Wait,
Wait, you can see their health?
I can't.
I
can't.
I see a lot of limits.
Oh, right.
Because you gave me sight because I needed the camera for the...
Yes. I can get rid of that at some point, but it's not important right now. All right,
Well-
so the hobgoblin captains lead you to this closest building. Very helpful in the fact that it is very close, and gesture for you to step inside. The that's the wrong. Yes, here it is.
Oh no, they're accountants.
Oh,
So-
goblin accountants. This will be our most difficult challenge yet.
6 goblins with ink quills sit behind a row of makeshift desks, ready to scribble the names of visitors into dog-eared ledgers and issue identification papers. Glowing oil lanterns hang above each desk from chains anchored to the ceiling. There is an older hobgoblin with half-moon spectacles. God damn it.
Wait, half goblin?
Hobgoblin,
out.
No, just
not
sticks.
half-goblin.
Hey, did you know your crap is backed up? Oh, hi, how you doing? That's a fucking witcher. Bye, 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 bye. You all have fun with him. Bye. I have that effect.
He's the guy who's been chasing sticks ever since Barovia.
Oh, there you go.
It's kind
a
of hard to
hobgo-
ignore a 500 platinum contract on a goblin.
A hobgoblin wearing cracked half-moon spectacles stands behind a stone lectern as you enter in, guided by the 2 other hobgoblins. He walks forward, takes note of you, and gestures for each of you to join one of the 6 goblins at the desk, 1 per goblin.
Oh, God, it's like speed dating.
Lurash takes a moment to say his thanks for your help, but he has to see to his family.
Of course.
Understandable.
Does the Mephit get to get paperwork too? Tell me he does.
The Mephit gets to get paperwork.
Yes!
Trenrak also gets to get paperwork.
Alright, Kanarak, you stand next to me. You're my friend. You're gonna be safe with me. Just stick to old Basil.
Right, let's see here. Let's see. Dirty Dark Elf. Yeah, name doesn't matter. Dirty Dark Elf. Occupation, Dirty Dark Elf. Hobbies, being molested in horrible ways. Got it.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go down the line north to south here. Geralt, fuck. I was doing so well.
You were.
Yeah, you were, but it's
You're,
okay.
you're staring down behind or at a goblin who's currently half cowering behind his own desk with a ink and quill in hand. He speaks up in common in a raggedy voice, says, "I need your name, your race, your age, your height, your eye color, your skills, and your home city."
Seriously?
Wow. That's
They
right.
are very thorough.
Yeah.
Geralt of Rivia, 132, 5'11", originally born of Neverwinter, profession Witcher, Monster Slayer, skills, alchemy, and killing things. And I just kind of lean forward a little bit. Very well.
The goblin's hand shakes a bit as he's writing this. You're noticing that he's writing everything you say twice. Once in his ledger, and the second time on a second sheet of papers. On the second sheet, you also see him take a moment to draw a box near the upper right of it, and begin to do a very poor sketch of you. He's made the nose far too large. He's colored in your hair black, even though it's clearly gray. He's just doing a very poor drawing.
Well, I am scaring the shit out of him because I am a witcher and he is a goblin. I get paid to kill him.
Yeah.
Rio, you are going down, or you are standing at the next goblin. You notice that this one seems to be a bit out of sorts. He is flipping through the ledger a bit, apparently trying to find a clean page. You, however, notice that on the page before you, before yours, the next clean page, is a page detailing the information of one Sophia, a tiefling.
Hold on. Go back. What's this page? The tiefling?
The goblin puts a heavy hand on the other page to hold it down and gestures back to the clean page and says, information is per visitor.
I'll put a platinum piece on the table. Are you sure?
Wow.
Wow. Boy wants this info.
I was gonna say, like,
Sure.
fucking my ears perk up at the sound of platinum.
He takes a moment to seriously consider the offer, and it looks like he's beginning to reach out for the coin. However, his hand pauses when the hobgoblin captain that's watching over this area, the captain of a sort, lays a hand on your shoulder, Rio, and a hand on the platinum piece,
Fuck.
picks it up, and puts it back in your hand.
Aw,
Wow.
Boil sport. Well, I mean, hey, they adhere to their bureaucracy, and I can respect that as a lawful citizen.
Fine, I guess I'll ask the leader. Maybe he knows. At least
There's
it-
plenty of way to find out information.
So the goblin, now a little miffed that he missed out on such a large payment for basically no effort, says, "Okay, need your name, your race, your age, your height, your eye color, skills, and home city."
Name Riolan, Barents, name 24. Height is 5'9". Waterdeep. I'm a mage,
Capricorn?
we'll say. And what else? Other than skills, what else was?
Eye color, race.
Half elf, I think. And eyes
Half hag.
are elf. And his eyes are yellow, apparently. Nice.
Okay. So the goblin, once again, you see him draw a box and begin to do a very poor sketch. He's obviously made the chin way too sharp, like inhumanly sharp. The eyebrows are a lot thicker and darker than they really should be.
Hey, but you can
He's
come
also
on.
misspelled your name entirely. Apparently, it was
Oh.
too long for him to really understand it, and he's just scribbled a few extra letters to the end of it as though they really should be there when they shouldn't.
Well then.
Question here. Prestidigitation, how long does it last?
Prestidigitation?
Oh fuck, it's just 1 hour. Fuck, I was hoping to correct that with the magic, but I can't. Shit.
It'll be fine.
I cannot see. I cannot let people see me like that.
Oh, you'll be fine. Let's see what to say here. You'll be fine, Mr. Rioloni.
Pretty good, yeah. So jumping down the line, Soralia, you're dealing with your own goblin here. Thankfully, the desk is sized for a small race to make it. However, the goblin seems to be doing his best to sit up higher in his chair to make himself look taller and look down upon you as much as he can.
Right, yeah. I was gonna say she's like hopping up and down to look over the desk. Her pigtails bobbing back and forth. She kind of stands up on her tippy toes.
That's
Yeah.
adorable.
Right now.
It is.
Age, race, height, eye color, professional skills, measurements, bust size.
What?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Which
Yeah, no. No.
he asked for, the same name,
Yeah.
race, age, height, eye color, skills, home city.
I'm Soralia Spinblade. I'm a gnome, obviously. My eyes are pale blue. I'm 50 years old in gnomish years. I'm 3'5". I only weigh 40 pounds, so you know. Maybe small, but I can still hit things. Well, I shoot them with a gun, so
Mhm.
I'm an artificer. I make things with gears and tinker's tools and such.
Okay. The goblin takes in the information and then begins the sketch like all the rest of them is.
Very
Apparently this one has been practicing on some
Oh.
side. Because he's doing a somewhat surprisingly accurate rendition of you. However, he seems to be doing his best to make it idealistic. Let's say he's added a
Oh,
viewer mark
okay.
here. He's added shading over here, that sort of thing.
He's making her look more appealing to his likes, you know.
So it's not
Why I don't get the goblin that's right?
So it's not wholly accurate, but it's a very good portrait at the very least.
She's just staring at, it looks good. Good job.
Why are my boobs 2 cup sizes bigger in the picture?
God. Basil Vogue, we go down to you, who is a very large, threatening, draconic individual looming over this other goblin.
I am.
He calls out, "I need your name, your age, your height, your eye color, your skills, and your home city."
And the last
He's
5
already
things
writing
you've
the
eaten.
race.
The last 5 things I've eaten in order: goblin, 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 and goblin. No, my name is Basilbog Pipesworth. I hail from the Fort Bularian down south. Probably haven't heard of it, but that's fine. I'm 58 years young. Height is 7 foot awesome, and I am 268 pounds of pure man meat. And he's gonna kiss his bicep when he says that.
Very humble.
So you see the goblin begin writing down the information, but apparently he's misheard you at some point because he's making some mistakes. He's writing down Fort Blue. He's actually writing down awesome as part of your height.
Yeah, he is.
He's adding into skills likes man meat.
Hold on.
I mean, is he wrong, though? I mean, would you eat a man?
That's true. I've eaten worse.
Ew.
So he begins his rather poor sketch once again. He's gotten the majority of it accurate, but he's shaded you way too dark. You look like you're a green dragonborn rather than a brass dragonborn, and he doesn't seem to care. And we jump down to the person right next to you, which is Krenrak. Now, the problem here is that Krenrak speaks Undercommon and Elvish, and the Goblin speaks Goblinoid and
Common.
He doesn't.
And Common?
Common.
Okay.
So the Goblin speaks up in Common, saying what he needs. Krenrak pauses and begins speaking a few things. Basilbog, you don't understand it because you don't speak Elvish or Undercommon, I don't believe.
Basil's gonna try to interject and help out here. He doesn't speak Common, but I can tell you about him if that works.
No, the people here that can just translate.
Yeah, I know, but this is funnier.
This we would.
So the goblin, the extra goblin looks towards you and says, "I need his, I need his name, his age, height, eye color, skills, and home city."
Hey, let's see. Well, I know his name is what was his name? Henrak. I keep trying to.
Henrak.
Henrak, yeah, Henrak. His name is Henrak. He's about middle-aged for an elf. He's gonna hold. Basil's gonna put his hand on the top of Krenrak's head. It's Krenrak, isn't it? Damn it.
It's Krenrak. It is,
It's
but it's
Krenrak.
already been said.
He's middle-aged, so he's between what, 300 and 700 years old?
He's currently undergoing that crisis that happens around that time.
Yeah, probably. There you go. He's going to put his hand on the top of Krenrak's head and hold it kind of up to see where Henrak comes up to on his chest and just kind of guesstimate. He's about 5'8", I'd say, probably close to 170 pounds. He's from the Underdark, as most Drow are. Skills include not being fed to spiders and being a very decent guide on getting us through where we need to go. He's quite our friend, and with that, he's going to put his arm around his shoulder in a friendly manner and say, "And we love him to death."
Okay, so the goblins. The goblins seem to have listened to part of what you said and then just devolved into saying drow, 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 drow. I'm part of it.
Hey, you were
Skills.
right.
Drow is even listed twice in his skills.
There you go.
I fucking called it.
Wait. I need to see this one.
And then he does his very poor sketch, obviously, because none of these guys have a practiced hand, except for one, and even then he doesn't actually do the real drawings. And then we jump to the last one, who, while you guys were getting your own identification done, he seems to have finished up his own without any trouble whatsoever, and is happily holding his own identification papers at heart.
Oh boy.
I want to take a look at them. What they say?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to pry them from his hands.
Hey there, let's see what they say about you, little friend. Hey, hold on a second. Let me see. What you got there? What you got there, little buddy? Come on. We're all friends here. Let's have a look-see.
As we're starting to do this run around with the method trying to keep his papers away from everybody else, the spectacled hobgoblin begins to clear his throat and say, it's time for you to meet Azarok.
Oh, fine.
Azarok. Damn, I can't speak. Azarok. There we go.
Azarok.
Yeah.
Before we move out, I want to do something.
What is it?
I
you
wanna
do?
I wanna cast a subtle spell, prestidigitation. You can write with it, like short messages, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wanna prestidigitate on the paper on the goblin in front of me. 2 platinum, 5 me later with information.
Ooh.
As a subtle spell. I don't do any gestures or I don't say anything. Just that appears, and it raises like 5 seconds later. So.
Okay, that's quite clever.
Ooh.
Let me make a note of that, in fact, because that is quite clever.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm actually really curious as Steve plays into Rio's character.
Me too.
Interesting.
I believe we all
I
are.
know. Yeah.
It's been a long time coming.
Man, I've been dying to use the solo spells, but I never can use them. They're so cool.
Right.
Yeah, it's great to find a use for things that you don't use.
Okay. So, you guys have all your papers ready and prepared. And you guys are going to be guided by another hobgoblin that shows up to do the leading. Northward, I believe. Is that correct? Let me double check. Yes, very much northward. Wow.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
We just finished the paperwork.
Yeah, you
Yay!
missed something weird.
Oh, what happened with the smoke method? I have got to know what happened with the
We
smoke
don't
method.
know.
We don't know. That's just it. He's holding him close to his hand, and before I could try to get him from him, we were ushered out into going to go see the leader now.
Oh, sorry. I grabbed.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
Am I grabbing the right people? Yeah, Method. And who is this? This is Krenrak, right? Okay.
Krenrak.
I have to zoom out to move quickly, but also I lose the names when I do that.
Yeah.
But by the way, Grim was right. The Drow's paperwork says Drow.
Drow.
Yeah.
And Drow twice.
Yeah.
He added some information, like he put his name down as Henrak.
Head rack.
Yeah. God, Ben sucks with names.
AKA
Me.
Dirty Drow. God, goblins are racist.
Yeah, a little bit.
To be
Gee.
fair, a lot of things are racist in Faerun and other campaigns. I mean, it's obvious that conflict it feels guaranteed that conflict will arise based on race at some point with so many diverse characters.
Right?
I mean, after all, we started this campaign with a dwarf and an elf. That was the perfect stereotype of a dwarf and an elf.
Yeah.
Yes, and the elf still lives.
The dwarf does not. The dwarf is
Like,
dust.
that's the point. The
So you
stereotypical elf lives. The stereotypical elf just died by disintegration.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't blame the goblins. Just saying, when your race is about kidnapping you and grow spiders inside you, I'll be a little racist.
Right?
Mm.
Just saying.
Sweet.
I would
God.
mention as you guys are traversing that this is a very large place as you're seeing. B,
Yeah.
it's unpictured, but there are civilians here. There are people simply going about their daily life. This is obviously a war camp of some sort. The military force is in power here and is in charge, but there are non-combatants here as well.
Huh.
When you say civilians, you mean hobgoblins, right?
Hobgoblins, bugbears, and goblins. Men, women, yes.
Is it a
People
goblin?
just
Yes.
trying to make a life for themselves. I see. This is what I fight for. People just
Okay.
trying to make a life for themselves.
Do not fireball the place.
Have we seen our goblin friends here?
Sweet Jesus.
You have not, but I do want to bring your attention to one thing before I bring you to the room, which is right to your right.
Okay.
That being that you see this lone goblin sitting up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mhm.
We see
So
him.
this is a goblin that has bags under his eyes. He's drooping slightly. He has a very broad snout that has white flecks on it. That seems to be just natural. But he seems to be exhausted, like levels of exhaustion, like multiple levels of exhaustion to give a bit of mechanical knowledge to help illustrate how he's looking.
Huh.
And
He's
he
at
is
level
holding.
4 of exhaustion.
He's at level 3.
Okay.
Woof.
And he's trying to keep a 10-foot pole steady with trembling hands. From the top of the pole hangs a banner, a bloody handprint inside a hollow red triangle on a sheet of yellow dyed flesh.
Kinky.
He does not seem to be paying you guys too much attention. One curious and tired eye glancing towards you before disregarding you, seeming to try to focus on keeping the banner upright as much as possible.
Is that some kind of punishment going on over there?
Yeah, I mean, he looks very tired. He should get some sleep.
What do I roll to maybe get insight on Goblin Society to see if that is a punishment or not?
I feel like either a nature or a history would be accurate.
I am good at both these things. Let's try nature this time. Nope,
No.
don't know shit about goblins, apparently.
It's okay. It's a war camp 4 layers below the earth. It might have its own nuances.
I'll ask our escort about him, about the goblin. Is that some kind of corporal punishment going on or something like that? Why is he looking half dead, holding up the flag?
The hobgoblin glances towards the weak goblin that you saw before, but he doesn't answer until you cross closer to this door here, apparently not wanting to talk while the goblin was in sight, and says, yes, he is to be ignored until relieved of his punishment.
Please.
Well, there you go
Can we
then.
can we ask what he did? I don't want to do it. Whatever he did.
Oh, aye, that's a good point. What did he do?
He spilled soup on Azrok's throne, on Azrok himself.
Ah, got it. Don't spill soup on the big head honcho.
Don't spill anything on him.
Oh god, I'm afraid to ask this next question. Where did we hear the alabaster throne thing was we're going to be looking for?
Yeah.
What
Third floor, I believe.
Third floor.
Where are we?
That could be
Third floor.
Oh yeah, we're looking for it.
We're looking for the alabaster. We think we know where the alabaster throne is
Oh,
now.
no.
Great.
Hopefully it's not. Let's go into the door.
Azrak's throne.
Oh, look at
It
all the
is.
goblins.
Wait,
I
so-
see a share like right there, like a big one.
Hold on. The hobgoblin that's leading you gives you one final message as you guys are trespassing or passing by him, and he says, "Pay respect to Azrok's wife, Lucana, as well. She handles the punishments."
And how
Got
do we pay,
it.
how do we pay
Fantastic.
respect?
What
talking about
are those?
So he steps away, letting you guys enter into the room. The goblins back away, giving space to your entrance.
How is one supposed to pay respect to the wife of
Yeah,
the
how do we
leader?
pay this?
Follow
How
my
do we
lead.
do this?
Just
Follow my
bow.
lead. Follow my lead. I'm
I
militant.
was
No,
thinking
no.
that, but I just wanted
I'd rather ask. How do you pay?
Yeah, I agree. I'd rather ask and then
assume that we bow.
The
Yes.
hobgoblin that was leading you has begun to make his way away from you. You can run and grab him, and
I was going to ask
desperately
him
ask for
before
this
we
answer.
entered. Was the thing is
Uh,
like because as he mentioned it, I was just going to ask, but okay.
yeah, he was intending to simply give you that message and then begin his leave.
Okay.
Frick.
Oh.
Fine.
He wants us to fail.
We'll manage.
Okay,
I mean,
so
They're also just hobgoblins, so I'm not that worried about it. At the same time, that's a
There are
lot of
so
goblins and hobgoblins.
many.
Like, this
Mhm.
is... If there was a time to fireball,
no.
No,
This is not it.
not the time.
it
Okay.
might
This is how
be.
you get revenants.
So
This is how you get revenants.
yeah. So Basil's gonna step into the. He's gonna be about 10, 15 feet ish away from the leader. He's going to take a knee. He's taking out of his battle axe, takes a knee, places his battle axe in front of him as a sign of respect of I'm a warrior and sort of a thing. And then with his head bowed, he will remove the head from the handy haversack and place it in front of the
That's respectful enough.
We should.
and wait for a response. Not looking up, head bowed.
Before I have Asrock or anybody else, any other NPC speak, do the rest of you have any actions you'd like to get out of the way in an effort to either show respect or just simply deference or whatever you want to show?
Well, definitely going to at least
Move him back.
lower one's head in a show of
Yeah, I'll
respect
do like
and-
a bow.
yeah,
with
a
respect.
bow or
I do a very kind of flourishy, but very awkward and stiff bow, because obviously I don't do this shit.
kind of
Yeah.
just
Like,
bow
one hand on the
face or
chest,
something like
one
that.
hand kind of outstretched, one foot in front of the other, and I just bend my torso forward. It's like,
Oh yeah, you
It
do
looks-
that flourish little
Yeah.
thing with the arm, the twist of the arm, and
it looks really awkward.
she just kind of half bows at the waist, and
Hi, I'm a gnome.
yeah, hands out like I got no weapons, I'm not gonna hurt you, type thing,
Okay.
unarmed.
Krenrak, obviously used to having to show displays of gratitude towards higher ups or something similar, simply takes a knee, bows his head, and waits in silence. The smoke method, who doesn't have a legitimate
Oh
name as
god,
far
we
as you
brought
know.
the smoke method in here.
I will kill it.
No. He could die.
Yeah, let him be punished. Let him go hold that sign. Let the guy go back to bed.
Right?
Okay.
Was hovering in the air, but has fallen to the ground, not in prostration, but is simply just standing there holding his identification papers close to his chest still. He's
I want to see them.
lower.
These aren't mine.
Those of
No.
you who is looking at the throne currently?
I am.
I'm kind of trying to look at it,
Okay.
head bowed, but trying to look at it at the same time.
Okay.
My head is bowed, waiting to be addressed before looking up.
Okay.
Don't do
So
that.
those of you looking can see that a female hobgoblin, the one standing next to the throne here, who I will ping now. You can see that she is standing in her own armor, leaning towards the man on the throne, and seems to be whispering something in his ear. It's too far away to hear, obviously, but Basilbog, even with you being head bowed, you can hear that there's some sort of conversation going on not too far from you. They're one-sided conversation.
Okay.
Those of you looking can see that this house was obviously at one point a dwarven smithy, the decor to just as much. However, the main force of it here is obviously the throne, where a large hobgoblin warlord sits on a throne of bleached skulls, one foot resting on an iron anvil and one hand on the pommel of his greatsword. He wears a helm that covers most of his face and darkens his eyes, and his wife, Lurkana, as you know her name, continues to whisper into his ears. Eventually, after a moment's pause where Lurkana seems to finish her speaking to him, Azrock, still seated, raises his other free hand upwards and says, "Rise."
Basil will rise.
You hear my back pop as I finally stand up straight again.
Lurkana takes the lead, a little surprisingly, after Azrock has spoken, and says, "What tribute have you brought?"
We have brought the head of the head priestess of the Drow. And Basil will once again gesture to the head of the head priestess on the floor that he placed in.
You hear a smattering of conversation break out amongst the other goblins, even though they probably realize they shouldn't be talking. Some parts of them are too surprised to really keep it down now that the head has been identified, especially with a hobgoblin in your regiment. You see Azrock gesture forward, and as he does so, you hear a clinking as a amulet around his neck moves with the movement, and you realize that it's not simply an animate amulet. It seems to be a ghastly pendant, for on a thick leather cord around his neck is a severed human finger that wears a platinum signet ring, obviously indicating some noble household.
Pinky.
Lurkana steps forward, plucks the head from the ground, before retreating back towards Azrock and laying it beside him and beginning to whisper into his ear once again. After a moment, Azrock speaks again and says, "Your tribute is accepted. You may traverse my hold with my guarantee of safety, but if you harm my people, your end will be near."
Aye.
That's fair.
There seems to be a sigh of relief that sweeps through some of the goblins. Part of them seems to have been on edge, but Azrock's words have calmed them. He says, Azrock continues and says, "If you desire to proceed to the next floor, simply let my men know and they will guide you to the chambers. You are free to leave."
That was easy.
Thank you, my lord. It is good to know that we have allies here. If I may be so bold, it is not my place to do so, but back on the surface, I was a bit of a military sort as well. We didn't just take down the head priestess. Many of our forces also tried to intercept us and were also taken down. They are significantly weak. I dare not say that you should attack them now, but I feel that this information may be to you tactical options in the future.
There is a smattering of conversation that again picks up amongst the goblins. A lot of them seem, you wouldn't say agitated, but anxious. They want, with this newfound information that is obviously going to spread from this room rather quickly, they want to take the fight to the Drow now if they can, especially with this information. If it's accurate, which with the head there, it seems like it is, they obviously want to do they want to begin the conquest again once now. Lurkana remains silent this time, but Azrock makes another gesture with his hand. The goblins, the bugbears, and the hobgoblins in the room fall silent, and he turns towards Basilbog. But those of you who are paying attention, which I believe is most of you at the moment, can notice that his gaze is slightly askew. He's looking towards Basilbog, but he's not looking at Basilbog's face. He's looking slightly above him. He says, "Was that intended or an accident?"
No, that was intended. Does he seem to be under the effect of a spell of any kind? Out of sheer curiosity? Because the matron whispering in his ear constantly, and that's when he speaks. The glaze over eyes, like that. My Witcher senses are tingling.
That's fair. Because of the peculiar case that is going on, I would ask for an insight rather than Arcana.
Fuck that, I'm not.
You
good
know
at.
what? I'll give it a shot because I have a sneaking suspicion here.
Yeah, I've got a that
Nah,
really
fuck.
does.
no, never mind.
Thank
At
you.
the
Basil
very,
does not know. Oh,
at
The
the very
gnome
least,
the gnome's just
okay, great. At the very least, Geralt, I would give you that there doesn't seem to be magic in play. You don't see any sort of magical glimmer or hesitance in himself that would indicate magic at afoot.
Yeah, that's good.
Soralia, you suddenly gain a very peculiar insight because you've dealt with somebody that's had this problem before. You've had to help somebody with this problem before, even though it was quite beyond you. Azrock is blind.
Okay.
Oh, that's why he didn't react when I put the head on the floor, because he didn't
Yeah.
see the head.
That makes
Oh.
sense. Okay.
Okay,
Can't see.
okay. Poor guy.
But I would add on with this bit of information to you, especially with your rather high roll, the 20. None of the other goblins and hobgoblins and bugbears in this room seem to be aware of that fact.
Oh,
yeah, because if they were, then that might seem like he's weak. So yeah, She-
okay.
keep that information to herself till a later time. Make note of it mentally, and then
That explains why that goblin is treated so harshly in the corridor.
Right, he
Yeah.
cannot be seen as weak. Got it. Okay. Things are falling into place.
So, as I was saying, Azrock makes a gesture that silences the other goblins and bugbears and goblinoids in the room, let's say, and says, "The tactical information that you've presented us is worthwhile. I thank you. Such tribute is, again, accepted. And we will take that into consideration for our future movements. But as I said, you are free to go. Thank you once again."
Thank you, my lord, for offering us this respite. All right, let's move out, team.
Sorry, I just used a slight bow too.
All right, so we head out of the room,
Okay.
Yep.
I guess, unless somebody else had something else they want. Okay.
Nah, I don't have any reason to antagonize a clan of fucking goblinoids in their own home turf.
I have lots of questions, but I'm gonna wait to see if my goblin bribe paid off. Then I'll see if I need to ask him.
Bribe.
So, you guys are currently within the stronghold of the warlord Azrock and his band of hot goblinoids. It is a safe place for you because you have all of you have identification, and you could take a long rest here if you wanted, really. It's that safe.
Nice.
But it is currently 10:34. I think we should cut it off here, and we'll pick up with your exploration of the area next time.
Sounds great.
Sounds
Yes.
Sounds good.
Oh, that went so well. That conversation in there went as well as I could have hoped it would. I knew it was a risk saying what I said, but I'm really hoping that that was enough of an influencer to get the rabble roused to go on the offensive. Like, usually that was kind of a bigger risk because it's like I blatantly said some shit in front of the guy, but
I'm surprised you didn't just offer our services and just deal with the problem since we already took care of a lot of it.
I was thinking
I was about to do that.
Yeah, I was thinking like we'd be honored to help fight this battle, but you know, hey,
I
But
was
with-
looking for information.
that might be overstepping our
necessarily.
bounds at this
Yeah.
moment. It's probably better to let them now mull over this information and let them come to us.
Yeah, you
Guys,
know
I have
those
I have
weird
a
fucking
question.
adventurers.
Can you cure blindness in D&D? I know you can cure the condition, but I don't know if you can cure someone that is blind.
Regeneration?
regeneration would regenerate the eyes.
Yeah, but
It-
it's
It does
lesser
depend
restoration
on the,
can defense of the source, right?
yeah, it
Not
depends
lesser
on
restoration, but regenerate.
Well, depends because if he has some kind of disease or something like that, I can cure that. But if his eyes are messed up, then no, I can't.
the cause is important here. If it's merely a condition that he was afflicted with, a disease or something, that could be cured based on, or not, I don't want to say based on. if it is a call such as it is a very large, like level 9 curse or something, it might take more of an effort. If it's something like if he was born blind, there is an issue there with with regen.
Yeah.
I doubt he was born blind because he's the chief.
Well,
Yeah.
also, that's information we're not even going to try to get because,
Yeah.
number one, Sorelli's
Especially
the
not
only
when
one.
he's in public council.
Yeah, Sorelli's the only one that even knows out the
Yeah,
gate.
no one else.
The most Geralt can
knows.
tell you is that he's acting a little weird, but it's not magic at work.
Maybe
no,
if we
I'm
can
calling
get
him
some
Geralt.
private council. Well,
Yeah,
I
sorry.
guess we'll discuss this later, right? Oh, sorry.
We can obviously talk more over the week too. I mean,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
you have text.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go
Alrighty.
make dinner, but it was lovely as always
Yep.
to have a fun time with you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
See you next time. Bye.
Catch you later.
Alrighty, talk with you guys
See ya.
later.
See y'all next week.
Bye.
Well, guys, that was it for another session of Dungeons and Mad Mage and the Witcher character build playtest. He performed really well in a lot of aspects. I love it. I'm not gonna lie. Fun fact: when Everest of the Halfcast, when that group picks up their second campaign, oddly enough, I'm using this build as my primary character for that. So after getting a little teaser of what he's capable of, I can't wait. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't wait. This is great. Anyway, as usual, hope you all enjoyed. If you all did enjoy, great way of showing that support is by liking the video. Forgiving me for the fact that I left this screen you're looking at up again. I'm bad about that. My apologies. I need to do something about that. And just subscribing, sharing with your friends, all that good stuff. I'm brain dead today. I'm tired. I gotta get going. And do tune in tomorrow for our in-depth character build of The Witcher for Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Till then, cheers to those who love us, the losers who lost us, and the lucky sons of bitches that have yet to meet us. See you next time.